¿Qué huele, pelados? My Grito Parques Network les presenta. Chicano Shuffle, tomando chelas, chingando tacos, having some fun. Chicano Shuffle, all kinds of masa. Fernie's all nervous, give 'em a beer. Chicano Shuffle, este es el lazo. Just lost a fan. Oh well, tough shit. Chicano Shuffle, Ramon's el guapo. He tells good stories. Let's interrupt. Chicano Shuffle, we love our fans. We hope you like this. If not, oh well, that is this. ¡Sas! Ya, de nuevo otra vez. Chicano Shop is brought to you by what? Nobody yet?
Nobody.
Nobody yet. All right, just making sure.
Ningún cabrón.
I was talking to un pinche ahí en el downtown que vende tela. Se llama Telas Huir. Tela Huir.
¿Te lo lavas?
No. Yeah, they're next. They're next door.
Oh, I thought it was Te la lavas.
No.
Yeah, his
No,
last name is Lavas.
Yeah.
I wonder where that's from.
No, y luego hay otro que se llama Sarto.
¿Sarto?
Yeah, Tela Sarto.
Oh, shit, that's a competition.
Yeah, no, es un pinche.
Han de ser familiares que siempre andan alegando en Thanksgiving. güey.
Son del mismo rancho.
Culero, you have to come into my block, güey.
Oh, shit.
I rule this block.
Yeah.
Flower Street is
Luego,
mine.
hay una donde está cabrón, pero también se llama Jalo. Tela Jalo. Yeah, so like, I'll stay out of that one.
Oh, shit.
You know?
Holy shit, güey.
It's too expensive.
Yeah. Alta calidad, güey.
Yeah.
No, pero yeah. No, I'm trying to see if I can work those in. A ver qué pedo.
Man, no, I mean, I think for the first attempt, it was pretty good.
Pues I heard que el Queso Plus is a Costco now. Maybe they got some sponsorship money, bro.
Yeah, no.
I think they got bought out by Kirkland way, is what I heard.
That means they got some money, bro.
Yeah.
Kirkland's trying to get into the fucking Latino market.
I don't know if they'll take us back now.
Kirkland?
Take us back.
Yeah, fucking, they dropped us, remember? El Queso Plus. They're like, yeah, no. They don't want to deal with us anymore.
Is that still a good holiday, Costco? Because I remember back in the day, it was like you get a pension, you get all that shit.
Yeah, I think it's still.
I have no idea.
It's still good holiday, no?
I'm pretty sure it's still Hollywood. I mean, you still get all the beneficios. They pay you more than minimum. Todo les madre, güey.
You even get like I remember hearing about like the people that worked like in the years ago where that they would even get like stock in the company, so they would retire with fucking couple million in the bank from the stock that they got from the company, and then plus their pension. So les iba bien, güey.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Was it just the regular employer, or was it management?
Well, I mean, I think they move if you're there for that long, way. I mean, I think a lot of these people move up to like management positions, way. Unless you don't want to fucking ya ves como la raza, way. I don't want the responsibility, and you stay in the same fucking place, way.
I just can't, I just get my paycheck and I'm happy with it.
I see a lot of people like that way, and like the line of work that I do, going to all these different businesses, like there's a lot of people that are just they don't want to go up because it's too much responsibility, es más pedo, and they could be right, way. Maybe it's not enough pay for what it is, way, but I feel like está cabrón if you can't move up in a company, no way?
Yeah, because if your management, your salary, and I don't know, depending what kind of business or job you're at, pero hay a veces que no conviene estar en salario, güey. You're working fucking 12, 18 hours, 16 hours, taking calls, responding to emails, you're doing reports, you're doing this, and it's like 6-7 days a week.
Yeah, at that point, it's like, what are you willing to give up for $100,000 a year or whatever?
Yeah,
right?
or like fucking, to move up the ladder. Like, I think the more money you make or the higher position, the more responsibility. And that takes away from either your quality of life or your family.
But wouldn't you argue that it's the same? Like if you started your own business, if you want to make more money, you're still you're gonna have to like somehow sacrifice.
Yeah, but I guess at the end of the day, you put in the hard work and everything, willing that you're the type of person that's open to once you get it running and everything, you can hand it off so it makes money. But if you're the type of person that can't start a business or you feel that you need to be there so that it runs smoothly, entonces casi lo mismo. But if you're not smart, but if you're the type of person that's easy going, you got your business running, and you hire
you don't
people.
have to be easy going, but you know how to delegate. No?
You're not a micromanage.
Yeah.
And you're trusting in el sentido, okay, like, ¿sabes qué, Esteban? I already got this. You're my manager. Handle it. Fernie, you'll be a supervisor, que la chingada, you guys work.
Cuando llegas, güey, can you do something?
Well, that would be Esteban telling you, güey.
Me? Right,
Because you're the manager.
You're the manager.
Well, I'm the manager.
Yeah.
I'm the vato that doesn't want extra responsibility.
Exactly. So, then, así, ya, para mí, yo puedo estar en las pinche en Hawaii, en las Bahamas, que toda madre, güey.
Check-in on Fridays.
Yeah, a ver, ¿cómo están todos? A ver, que toda madre. Bring you guys the fucking recuerditos, una pinche pizza. All right, ahí nos vemos. But si eres el tipo de persona que dices, nah, you know what? I gotta be there or else the fucking place will fall apart without me.
Which is a majority of business owners.
Then, it's gonna be difficult.
Well, I mean, but you don't discount the difficult part to get there, way.
Yeah, it's gonna take you 10 years something, right?
It's gonna take you who knows how long, but you're gonna be working fucking 24 hours pretty much.
So you're gonna have to sacrifice. Like,
yeah, but
it's for yourself.
Yeah.
Is the difference. Whereas I would argue, like, to a corporation, people now feel like numbers, pues.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're working for like a small business, maybe you get more invested in the owner, pues, porque lo conoces más personally. But when you're working for a corporation, people now view themselves kind of like, I'm just a number here, way. You get to a point where even if you're the manager, like, si me voy or me corren, these vatos aren't going to give a fuck.
Yeah, they'll pull through without me.
So people have harder time investing in that, pues, cuando no tienes esa conexión. Whereas if it's a small business, pues, ves el dueño, como si es Ramón, que dice que viene los Fridays, te trae pizza, te trae recuerditos, güey, You have like a little connection, then you go, okay, yeah, I'll make that sacrifices for this vato.
Yeah, we're like, what's up, Esteban? Hey, el Fernando? ¿Dónde anda?
Either that or you're going to be the vato like, I can fucking do this. I'm going to fucking open up my own spot, eh?
Yeah. No, so it goes. I mean, some people, they don't mind putting in the time. No, a lo mejor no tienen familia. Maybe the work is their life, That's their thing and they enjoy it. But salary versus hourly, there's pros and cons in everything.
Yeah, of course, way. And even if you enjoy and you work a lot, I don't see anything wrong with that way. If that's what you enjoy to do,
Mm-hmm.
why am I gonna shit on you for not being home? If that's what you want to do, I mean, what is this? I've heard this thing where like you're only gonna be good at a couple of things in your life, way. So you're either a good business owner and fucking something else, but you're not gonna be a good dad and a good fucking. You can't. In other words, you're gonna sacrifice somewhere. Like a lot of the times, if you want to be a good dad, a good fucking husband, you're gonna be a shitty business owner, where because it's like one of those give or take things. Like you can't be the same at everything. So something's gonna have to give. Where you're gonna have to prioritize. Is it that I want to be there for my family or? And then you'll justify, well, I'm building this for them. Sure, but you're not going to be there when your kid's growing up. And sometimes they have resentment because they're not going to see way you gave them everything. They're still going to grow up a lot of the times and be like, yeah, but my dad wasn't there. Like, and you're not going to see the sacrifices until maybe you get older and you realize like, oh shit, they were right. Like, fuck, they did give me everything. And I always thought that that fucking this is what they should have given me or whatever. I mean, you're gonna have to figure that out on your own way. But you can't be a good husband, a good business owner, and a good everything all around with. Something's gonna have to.
I think it was my mom que me decía que no puedes servirle a dos amos. You can't serve two masters type of deal. Which is another thing about it. It's like, cabrón, it's a little crazy wording. But yeah, like either you're gonna dedicate to work or you dedicate to your family. But one or the other, you gotta balance it. You know.
Well, I mean, there's only so much time in the day, no? So I mean, you can't.
I mean, you're already spending.
You can't stretch time, Wayne.
I mean, we say we spend 8 hours at work, but in reality, it's more than that. I mean, you leave earlier to get to work on time, and then by the time you get out of work, you're stuck in traffic or, like I said, going home. So you're out of the house for like 10 hours a day.
And then you had a long ass day, so now you get home and you're not really home because you're stressing out about fucking your day.
Or llegas cansado and it's just like I don't want to talk about work. I just want to relax. I just want to do this. Or
so you at work 10 hours. You're probably sleeping 4, 5.
Yeah.
So you're 15. There's 24 hours in a day. What are you doing with 9 hours? Way I mean, it's some time. Way I mean, when you really analyze it, way I mean, is it really that we don't have time, or we just don't know how to utilize the time, or we don't have the energy? Because of lifestyle choices that we're just drained at the end of the fucking day. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. So like even when you get home, way you're not really home. Way like if you're, como dices, if you're in that management position con más responsibilities, let's say, way, ponle que pones tus 10, 12 hours. When you get home, no quiero. I don't want to know about anything. Way my day already fucking sucked. So you're not really home. And if you are, then now, okay, maybe, oh, fuck, I got the fucking meeting tomorrow. I got this report shit or I got this fucking shit due. So you're at home still thinking about work, way. Or te desconectas because ya andas de malas because you had a bad day. So it's not only those 10 or 12 hours, way. Ya andas amargado from the day or you're thinking about the next fucking day que vas a estar amargado. So you're like in a vacuum of fucking shit, way.
And you don't think that you need to change the way you fucking process things, way? Like, why are you living like that? At some point... Well, when is it where you're like realizing like, wait, something has to change? Like, is it either me processing stress, either me knowing how to balance work and life, or is it just going to be like that I mean, you can't be like that forever.
No, but that's the whole point. I guess that's how the conversation started. Like you have to put in the time so that later on you have that freedom. So at the beginning, yeah, you're putting in the hours, you're putting in the sacrifice, you're doing all these hard shit so that when you get to a certain point, now you have the time. You know, now you could spend time with your family. You could either pick up a hobby or fucking do things for yourself. Whether fucking go golfing, whether fucking working on that fucking yonke that you have in the garage for the past 20 years, that now you have the time to work on it, you know?
I mean, we spend a lot of time watching TV. Let's be honest. Most people fucking know the shows. They know all these. That's time that could be utilized for other things, but we prioritize catching up on TV and stuff like that. So you're saying that you get to the point where you're like, you move so much in the career where like now you have that time. What I'm saying is, why do you have to wait till that moment that it's not even guaranteed, where when you can literally change that right now and change the way you live your fucking life, way and fucking prioritize what's important, which is yourself. Because when you put yourself first, you put everybody else first. Like if I put myself first and working on myself, then I'm a better person, I'm a better member of society. So it's not even being selfish, where like when you put yourself first, you're putting everybody else first, where like you're saying like to get to the point in the future. I'm saying now at the moment where we don't have the future, where really
no. But the way we started this conversation was like, you know, people don't want the responsibility. They're happy with the paycheck, and I'm like, okay, yeah, but and then Fernie brought up in the sense that like hay unos que sí le ponen el tiempo and everything, because that's the mentality. You know, you work hard right now so that later on you could have that freedom, you could have that, you know, luxury. You know, so I'm like, it depends. If you're salary, you're putting more than your 8 hours. If you're hourly, you know, you might put some overtime here and there, but at least you know that from this time to that time is for work. Ya lo demás es para ti. Maybe they don't grow up in the company. Maybe they're happy with it, but they get to spend more time, more quality of life with their family than at work. They're making just enough to keep the bills, but they get to spend time with the people that matter. En ese sentido, you know? And maybe that's important. That's important to them. You know, for them, it's like, look, yo ya hice lo que hice. These are my choices. This is what I want to do. I want to spend time with my family, watch them grow up, and then eventually have them do whatever they want, whether start a business, go to school, sea lo que sea, as long as they're happy. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like people have more time than they think they have. Way it's just they don't know how to like utilize the time in the best way that they can. Way like that's my argument. Like it's not that you don't have time; it's you don't know how to utilize the time that you have. Way.
Yeah, I know, but we can't shit on them for not wanting to take the extra responsibility, and then shit on them for saying they don't have time. Pues it's kind of we're saying it's that give and take. Pues so if you do take that extra responsibility as if you move up, pues, and you take the extra responsibility, then that means you're probably gonna have less time because now you got more shit to worry about. And those people that are like, I don't want that way. I want my time. So we can't shit on them for both. So like maybe they don't, like kind of Ramon saying, maybe they don't want that extra responsibility because they don't want to put in that extra time because they want that time at home.
Yeah, no, I'm not shitting on them for that way. I'm just saying if you're saying you don't have time, you do have time. Way like it's not. I'm not talking about like if somebody says that I want to spend time at home. I'm talking about for the people that say I don't have time. Like that's everybody has time. Where like you just don't know how to use your time properly. Where like there's no such thing as not having enough time. Where no one is. Like you're really gonna put your faith in the future that you're not even guaranteed. Where like anything could happen today, anything could happen tomorrow that'll completely change the way that your life is. So you're literally gonna put that much fucking emphasis on the future that's not guaranteed than changing like your present moment. I mean that's what I'm saying. Where like you could change everything. Where like why are we like talking about like there's no change now and everything is like. There's no hope. Like if you fucking are salary, you're working 10 hours a day and you have all these stresses and you guys are saying that there's really no hope for that person to change. Like it's just the way that their life is. Like, is that really what we're saying, Way?
No, but what we're saying is that that's the majority like of people in those positions. Where I will argue that's the majority of people that are like if you have that motivation pues and you're trying to move up and a veces like I was saying, you get frustrated that you kind of feel like you're just that number way. You're doing all that in hopes que your boss pues supposedly notices how much work you're doing and que llegas preparado and you have the presentation chingon and that you know this and you know that. And then some people get to a point where they realize que they do notice but they don't really care where like that abusan de ti pues like they're like, oh chingon, we don't have to pay him for those extra hours he's putting in at home. ¿Entiendes? So like there's that conflict pues of kind of like what Ramon saying, like you think you're putting in the time now to get some time back later when it's kind of like you're saying you need to prioritize your time kind of like now because you don't know if later will ever come.
And at what, that's what I'm saying, yeah. And at what point are you going to say that this is not worth it? Like at what point are you going to change that and say these people aren't appreciating what I'm doing? Let me go somewhere else and find some place that does appreciate me because there is companies that appreciate the shit out of their employees. It's just... Yeah,
but you know how much como a lot of us, me too, I mean, and it's not just Ramon, but a lot of us have trouble with change, pues. So it's almost like a fear of people where, like, I don't know, you're talking about like them going, there's other places, but that's a mystery, pues. They say that they treat you better, pero... Do I take what's the saying, the bird in the hand?
It's more than two in the bush?
So like a lot of people have trouble with change, way. I mean, I would argue, I'm 100% in agreement with you, way. Okay, you should, if you think it's not going anywhere or you think you need more time or fucking your little time sink, you should make a change.
I mean, there's a saying that says the way you do one thing, you do everything, right? So if you don't feel like work is appreciating you, there's a high possibility that that's how you feel in your relationship, that's how you feel all around you. So it's not really just work, that's just something that's something that's you. Where like there's a high probability that if I'm not I don't feel appreciated at work, then I might not even be appreciated in my relationship because the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. Way I mean, it seems like something that needs to change from within. Way I mean, even if the job appreciates you, you're gonna find other places that don't appreciate you because it seems like something that you need. Like you're a needy person.
Well, no, it's the same thing like we've talked about before. Like if you're always fucking ending up in bad relationships, then you should be looking at the problem, which is probably you. No,
yeah.
There's something something, you're picking the wrong people. Just like you could be possibly picking the wrong jales, way.
Yeah.
Or you're bad at judging fucking, you go in interviews and you go, oh yeah, these vatos are pretty cool here. You might just be a bad judge of character, way.
And to be fair, way, the people sometimes their interpretation of being appreciated looks a certain way, and if you don't pay attention that people are different, then you're gonna feel like they're not appreciated. Like in my relationship, I mean, I don't want to get too personal, way, but my girlfriend is not lovey-dovey, like fucking I love you. She doesn't do. If I was a needy person like that, where I need my boss to tell me that I'm doing a good job and to appreciate me, I would not be able to survive in this relationship, because my interpretation of being wanted and needed looks a certain way. And if this person that I'm with doesn't fit that, then I think they don't appreciate me. But the way she appreciates me is because I pay attention to what she does. And there's a lot of things that she does because she's a different person that's showing me that she appreciates me. It doesn't look like what I think being appreciated looks like. But if I'm not paying attention to her actions because she's a different person, then I wouldn't notice the things that she appreciates about me in the way that she expresses it. Like it's not going to look right, because I think that appreciation should be like this. And if that person shows me in their way how they appreciate me, if you're not paying attention, then you feel like you're not being appreciated. So I feel like sometimes that's also a case where we think appreciation looks a certain way, but I mean, you're dealing with different people. Where
And then sometimes that comes down to, I mean, to both at work and I guess in a relationship. It comes down to like a communication. No, even if it's not looking like what you want or what you expect, sometimes you just need to communicate that. And if it's a good wife or girlfriend, I mean, they'll respond and work with you. No, just like a good manager, a good supervisor should respond and work with you. If you tell me, look, I'm doing this and this and this, I just want you, could you give me some feedback? Could you something? A good manager or supervisor will adjust to fucking give you what you need. Just like a good girl or a good boyfriend or anything, or wife or husband.
Partner.
You communicate. They should be able to, like, maybe not, then I'm not saying that they're going to completely change, but they should try to accommodate. Oh, okay, I didn't realize that. Let me try. Okay, maybe be more verbal, or if it's like your girl or your man, maybe te toca un poquito más. Like, say what you need, way, you know?
Yeah, and I feel like communication is important, because let's say like I'm a sales manager and I have a area in LA where I control all the fucking sales reps and everything, and my higher up never fucking calls me, never tells me anything, and so this could be a situation where it's just a communication issue, where I can be like, this guy doesn't give a shit about me. Like, I never get a call. Like, I never fucking get anything. But then you can tell your supervisor, hey, wait, like, how come I never got any fucking... He's feedback, like, dude, because you fucking did a great job. There's no need for me to fucking go over there. So sometimes I think you're right on that, where communication is really important, because I'm thinking they don't give a shit about me. They never fucking tell me anything. They never keep me on the loop about everything. It seems like I'm here on my own. But in my boss's eyes, that guy fucking handles his shit. Yeah. I don't need to fucking worry about that guy. So communication is really important.
If it's not broken, why fix it?
Yeah, but like you're saying, sometimes you have to tell, like, if you need that, you have to tell your boss, hey, can we have like a weekly check-in type of shit, like, just to fucking make sure we're on the same page? But that's what I'm saying.
You're doing good, bro.
A bad boss is gonna.
LA's never been better, Esteban. Thank you.
A bad boss would tell you. Would tell you that. ¿Pa qué?
Yeah, seriously.
A good boss would say, "Oh, I didn't realize you needed that." Yeah, fucking. Que como se te ve un pinche Friday mornings, we talk.
I'm in Hawaii, bro. Don't fucking bother me.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think a lot of the times...
business va a estar cabrón.
I think a lot of the times they're busy with the fuck-ups and taking up all their time and fixing other people's problems, where, like, Fernando's right, where if you don't remind them, they're not gonna think...
If you don't tell them what you need...
They're not gonna think that that's what you need.
And I'm not talking from experience, because I'm bad at communicating, but I know what needs to be done. I just don't do it.
Yeah. I just feel like there gets to the... At what point is it like, that's it, I can't live like this, I have to get a different job? Like, we just try to stretch things out so much, like fucking, like those resistance bands that are there, and at some point they're gonna fucking whack you in the face.
Te van a sacar un ojo como Liver King. Serious injuries.
I thought this conversation was gonna lead to the fucking 5 love languages.
I don't know the 5 languages.
All right, I pulled them out just in case.
Míralo, el romantic.
Well, one of them is words of affirmation. That's I guess
Wait,
that's
that's a love language? Wait.
yeah. There's what are the love languages that we all give and receive? Here are the different ways. One of them is words of affirmation. Second one is acts of service. Third is receiving gifts. Fourth is quality time, and fifth is physical touch.
A ver, I've heard of these love languages and someone probably tried to explain to me before, and probably my girl, pero explícame cómo funciona esta madre.
So I guess what you do, I guess they have like it's like a multiple choice, and then you fill it out. So te preguntan like, hey, which one do you? And I can't give you the examples off the top of my head, but let's just say that you're the tecomistas. For you, it's like maybe it's not reaffirming, but you see it in acts of service, right? She might not tell you, but you see it in her actions.
Yeah.
So for you, that's how you show your love. That's
Wait,
how
she shows it, or
No, that's how you receive it.
Yeah, you know.
But that's what I'm saying. Is the language like what you want to receive,
shit,
or what you give?
Probably the way you give it, I guess. And
But
because
like,
I'm not gonna say. I mean, I don't know how you are in relationships, but for you, it's not reaffirming them and telling them I love you. She doesn't need that, but for you, it's showing them.
no, I adapt to the person because it's not me. Like those are like needy love. That's for people that are needy way and.
Por eso te digo que me expliques más.
No, I get your angle is accurate, Fernando, because that seems like for needy people that. So my whole thing is if I need to be fucking told that I'm loved and all that, but the person is not that kind of person, she doesn't need to change to accommodate me. I need to accommodate the situation and be able to adjust because people are different. Where like that's when you have these different fucking conflicts in relationships because you want that person to be the same. But like if she's cool, she's a great fucking girl, everything clicks. But like she doesn't fucking subscribe to my love language. That's crazy. I
guess the way it is, it's not like how. So, por ejemplo, para ti, let's just say. And again, this is just saying it, right? For you, it's words of affirmation and what was the other one? Fucking physical touch. Physical touch, right?
So that's saying that's what I need.
That's what you need, right?
Okay, yeah.
So if your partner picks up that's what you need, that's what she'll give to you. But if you see that your partner is more of como se dice, words of affirmation and acts of service.
Oh, you can have multiples.
Yeah. But like, como por ejemplo, ella no le tienes que decir te quiero, pero si le traes un regalo or si, you know, like she or you do like something for her car and everything, she sees that like, oh, you know what, he fucking loves me. You know, so everybody has their own different. It doesn't mean that she has to accommodate to you or you accommodate to her. It's like picking up on each other ones, you know?
So
like
it's not how you receive, pues.
yeah,
it's how you give.
It's como es. Entonces your partner will pick up on that and they're like, oh, okay, you know what? Esteban once in a while needs to hear, hey, I love you.
So I need to adjust.
Y te toca o te abraza, she's huggy-dovey, and you're like, oh yeah, she fucking loves me, you know?
Yeah.
Y para ella no. Para ella is more like you do stuff for her or you tell her like, hey, you're fucking badass.
No, yeah,
you know?
it makes sense. It's like you're saying it, kind of what Esteban's saying. Like he figured out, pues, pretty much. Oh, she doesn't say it, but she does these things.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying. So her language is like one of those, pues. That's how she expresses it.
Yeah.
So you adjust to that, and the same way, like they adjust to whatever you are, pues. If I need touch, maybe they don't figure it out, and that's where it goes back to what I was saying. Maybe you just need to communicate. Okay, look, I like for you to like the touch is what I need. Oh, okay, I didn't realize that. I didn't pick up on it. Okay, now I know. ¿Me entiendes? So it kind of makes sense, I guess. But I guess me and Esteban are not the type that like to be put in boxes.
No, I don't like to be put in a box.
No, it's not even that, but it's like eventually you start picking up on your partner, you know? It's not a box, but maybe this might open up. Like maybe she's not this type of person, but I notice that whenever I do this or that, it's like it makes the relationship a little bit smoother, you know?
Yeah.
You know,
the clothes come off.
Quality time. You know, like maybe she doesn't need to fucking be told that I love her all the time, but just spending time with her, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, okay. You know?
Like he figured out his girl. Yeah, like that, as you should.
I mean, but I feel like it's important to like communicate, like you said, way, because I mean, sometimes we see love and we think it should look a certain way, but if the person shows us in a different way, you're gonna have problems with. Because even if I fix her car and that makes me feel useful, but I don't fucking call her, tell her goodnight, and that's what she needs. She's not gonna care that she's not gonna know that this is me showing her that I care about her. She's gonna think he never fucking calls me and says goodnight and I love you, so he doesn't fucking love me. And it's like, wait, you got to pay attention to your partner, and we all show.
And that's where the communication comes in. What you said, like, hey, you know what? Maybe I don't express it by texting you and telling you all the time. It's just not me. But the way I express it is by doing these things.
Yeah.
I spend quality time with you, and I do acts of service for you.
Yeah, you already fucked up, bro. Ya te dejaron. Ya te dejaron, Esteban Ramon. Because you're not listening, way. You're not. Your job isn't to explain to her how she's supposed to be given. Your job is to express how, like, what you need, pues, ¿me entiendes?
Well, no. It's like how you should.
Like,
it's like
you're
how
not
you
supposed to
should.
tell her.
I'm not the romantic type, but I do things for you because I love you, because I care for you.
I said that wrong,
Yeah.
but I'm saying it's not que le digas, hey, güey, you need to fucking do this like this. I know you're doing this, but I don't care about that.
No,
express
because
que ira, I need this, and I hope you can fucking like kind of do it. Pues you're not, hey,
no.
Hey, no me
Bernie,
estás cocinando pinche los burritos en la mañana.
It's
Y
understanding.
eso no me pasa.
It's understanding how your partner demonstrates what's their.
I know, but you're not.
Like, yeah, maybe you.
I'm saying, but it sounds like you're explaining to her thing when.
No, I think I was explaining,
Maybe.
like for Esteban is saying, like, hey, listen, I might not be calling you every night or anything. Maybe that's not me, but this is what I do. And making her understand, like, oh, yeah, you do love me. Maybe you don't follow this. For you, it's okay. You want to call me up? Call me up. No hay pedo.
Oh.
I know that's how you express your love for me.
This is what I think. This is what I was trying to say. I think sí ando bien confundido, güey. Pero perdón. But see, what I'm saying is you're telling her, this is what I do, so this is what you have to accept.
I mean, that's pretty much what it is.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Pero
that's pretty much what it is. Where like they have to accept it, right?
Yeah, because
but that's what we're saying with the languages. It wasn't about the the giving so much as like the receiving. Pues like if that's not her language, how she receives, then you're not giving her what you need. So like when you communicate, you go, okay, yeah, I know you're doing this, but what I need is this. It's like Ramon's turning around and going, wow, that's what I give. Si no te gusta, pues no te gusta.
Yeah.
No,
that's what I'm saying. So you're not accommodating, like you're saying, like Esteban figured out this is what my girl does, right?
Yeah.
Ay, güey. Pero when you're having that discussion, pues it's not about explaining. This is the way I give it. This is what you gotta. You still have to like compromise, but you still gotta give a little bit. So yeah, like I was saying earlier, doesn't mean you completely change, but you take in consideration. Oh yeah, I do this and this. Oh, pero yeah, she needs this. So in addition to that, I'm gonna try to get in a touch or throw in an affirmation or whatever it is she needs. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying you fucking completely swap everything, pero no le tienes que explicar. Hey, this is the way I do it, way.
You know what? Maybe I know there's a book out there, an explanation about it, but one of them is showing them, and the other one is how to receive them. I guess there's a way, I guess. Pero la cosa is like as a couple, any couple, if they evaluate this and talk about it and know about it, then they understand each other. I'm like, oh, okay, like this is the way I show it, but this is the way, and that's the way you show it. Fine. We all understand it, but this is what you need and this is what I need. So I guess you work in a compromise.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, if you're not willing to compromise, it's not going to work, right?
Yeah, but if you're mansplaining.
The other thing I think that gets us in trouble is that we don't like it when people don't react the way that we would react to a situation. Where like, if I'm a gift giver and that's how I am, and the person that I give the gift to doesn't know how to accept the gift. If I give them a gift and their reaction is like, oh, thanks, like, cool. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you don't like it? Like, we also get in trouble with that way where we think people are going to react the way we would react and not realize that these are different people. Like, if I do this elaborate gift and I spend so much time and her reaction is like, oh, cool, thank you, that's awesome. But the reaction is not what I was expecting because I would have reacted this way. And that gets us into a lot of trouble.
Well, I think you just explained what I was trying to explain for like 10 minutes better.
Oh, shit. Right?
Yeah, porque that's what I'm saying. It's like Ramon's telling her, pero te cambié las bandas en el carro, güey. Of course I love you.
Yeah.
Right? And what she's trying to probably tell you is, that's not what I need.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So cuando le estás explicando que le cambiaste las bandas, that's not what she wants to hear.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I'm saying, because you're just not getting what you want, and she's not getting what you want.
And then sometimes if she doesn't react the way you want to for a certain thing, like you keep that mental note, and then when an argument happens, all that comes into play.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Everything. She's thinking like, why is he so upset that I fucking left this on the floor? But it's not. It's all the shit that this dude didn't fucking process right.
Yeah, that works both ways.
You think it's a little petty argument, but it's not. It's everything combined into that. Like this is the final straw.
Yo llegué a un punto de like I used to give people a lot of stuff. Like I used to give gifts and everything. And at some point, I just kind of stopped. Not because how the reaction was. It's just like I noticed that I was making some people will feel uncomfortable, you know. And it's not they said like, oh my God, thank you. Not that they reacted, but it was the uncomfortableness. Like, oh shit, man, they got me something and I didn't get them anything, putting them in a spot. You know, so then I just kind of like little by little, I've been cutting that off.
Did they tell you that, or you just kind of assumed from the reaction?
No, not assume, but it's just like you start noticing that some people, ¿cómo te diría? Como friends or family, like if you give them something, they get a little awkward or weird because they're like, oh shit, this is nice, but fuck, thank you. But al rato como que now they feel forced, they have to give you something. You know, so like putting people on the spot like that. You know, someone like, maybe.
I get it.
Yeah, maybe stop. I kind of like, I'm not saying I completely stop. I still do it for like my family, like immediate family, and with the mija and my kid and everything. But así ya like with friends and other things, ya como que le bajé un chingo. You know, ya le bajé demasiado. Even with you guys, like what is it, 2 Christmases or 3 Christmases now? Ya no les doy nada.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't keep track of that.
No, yeah. And I've noticed that. I'm like, you know what? No, it's like,
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, and the thing is like, por ejemplo, Esteban is like, oh shit, I didn't even notice it. I don't know if you noticed it.
I didn't know you gave us gifts.
I don't even know you gave us gifts for Christmas. Where like I don't.
When's the last time you gave me a gift for Christmas?
I don't keep track of that.
When we were over here in Whittier.
Oh shit!
Yeah, when we were in Whittier. I think the last one I gave you, Esteban, was a little chair with the guitar holder.
Oh, so we definitely didn't give you those vibes then.
I know. We didn't
he was excited. He was happy. Like, oh, thanks, bro. Because I think you were fucking recording or doing sessions or no sé qué. And I think you had mentioned it previous to that like, hay veces que vas en lugares and you don't know where you put your guitar, so you just carry it with you.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm like, oh, all right. So no sé qué vi. That it was a chair, a little stool with a guitar holder.
I still use that, by the way.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh shit, you know what? This will be perfect for him.
Yeah.
Si va a un lugar y no sabe el lugar.
I was like, I wondered where I got that.
Yeah, I wonder who the fuck gave me this.
How the fuck did this come
I
about?
wouldn't buy this.
¿De dónde me lo robé?
And I think I don't know if I got you a robot or something.
Maybe fucking
Like a collectible or something like that.
Have you ever fucking factored in? Maybe you're a bad gift giver, man.
Probably. And maybe that's why I stopped, you know? Because sometimes I used to pick up.
I bought you this fucking paper holder. It looks like a fucking shit.
It's funny, though. It's funny, you know, because there's a turd on your desk. But who knows, you know? Pero también yo ya le bajé, like, big time.
That's a good one.
You know, so it's just like, you know, it's maybe when you're younger, it's different. You're excited about everything. And now it's just like, you know what? Everybody, by this time, you figure, like, what are you going to give to the person that really doesn't need anything, or they just have what they need, you know? Why even put them in that spot?
Ya que andamos en esto, and we're talking about communication and love languages and gift giving way, maybe we should make a clear way. Oscar from My Grito, our love language is sponsorships.
Yeah.
So, ponte las pilas,
We like seeing money coming in.
You want this relationship to work out?
That's funny.
Yeah. And fucking, I don't know, steak dinners.
I'll take ad dollars. I don't need no steak dinners. No carne asadas, no pisteadas. Ad dollars.
Yeah, there we go.
That's funny.
You know, fucking, yeah, but that's, I guess, and like, I don't know, it's funny that this all comes up because estamos que en febrero, yeah, next week, is it, Valentine's.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day, huh? What do you got planned this year, way?
No, I'm doing no me acuerdo quién le toca.
Oh, no.
No, but I'll bring it up. But I've been doing like, you know, like give le doy cositas, you know, like my girl, like I'll give her like little chocolates or I leave her a little note or something.
Yeah, every year he talks it down where like he doesn't know what's happening.
I know. And I'm sure he planned this whole elaborate fucking dinner or something.
I'm just not gonna. You know,
Oilo.
make everybody look bad.
Oh yeah,
He
you make-
knows very well what is
definitely
happening.
make me look bad. Way.
But he knows very well what's happening. Wait, every year he talks it down.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Valentine's Day? Oh,
yeah.
Is it February?
Oh shit!
Maybe because he stopped giving gifts, he's gonna stop celebrating Valentine's Day. It's a new Ramon now. Eh? He realizes what's the point?
I give gifts and she doesn't care.
No. She does. She does. She really cares. No, there's no. I have zero complaints about that. No, pero la cosa es de que, it's Valentine's Day. It's coming up. So figure out your partner's love language. Yeah. And then,
Just ask.
hey,
Just
y
ask,
con la feria que saquen del pinche, del Super Bowl. I mean, el Super Tazón pool coming up.
No, we don't all win that way.
I don't know, but I mean, there's some fucking big prizes out there. Los pinches
I thought
cuadritos.
the way you did your fingers,
No,
I
I
thought there was
did-
something else.
No, los pinches. I was looking at I was thinking the paper. I'm like,
Ay, güey, está pesado tu compa.
No le hice así, güey. No le hice así, le hice así.
Ah,
Así.
Y papel, you know,
Así.
tiene escuadra.
that looks like a fucking, like a square. Now you measure in squares? Like with the square?
Square feet.
No, like the square, the measuring
Escuadra?
squares.
Yeah, no. But fucking, there's some pretty heavy ones going out there. I was hearing there's like $200 a square.
Shit.
Fucking the pool's pretty big. Hay otros que son, you know, de 5 o 10 varos, otros de 50.
Más para mí, güey.
Yeah, you know, like
It's crazy, huh? Because like the whole gambling thing, I've been like noticing like the last 5+ years that all these ads about like gambling online and shit, it's becoming really big.
It's huge, güey.
Yeah.
and I think California opened it up, no?
No, there was a vote and no se armó. No se armó for the online gambling shit. They wanted to do it through the... There was two. And I think they both failed. There was one where they just wanted to open up the online gambling. Then there was another one to open up the online gambling, but through the Indian casino stuff. To like keep the gambling going through, like, so companies like ¿cómo se llaman these big
FanDuel,
ones? Like those, they would have to go through like through the Indian tribes. So they'd have to get their cut type of thing because they'd have the license to the gambling in California. But there was a separate one on the ballot just to let in like the FanDuel or one of those was putting a chingo of money towards it way and a chingo of money against the other one. And I think I'm pretty sure they both failed, which I'm fine with.
Is it still okay to call them Indian tribes?
Why not? Why?
I don't know. I mean, I thought they had changed it to Native Americans.
Yeah, Native Americans. It's not. No,
Well, India,
I don't know.
there's people that do get offended by
Yeah?
the Indian. Yeah, because they're not from India. Where like that was an ignorant label that they gave them because they thought they were in India.
Yeah,
it's
they
like
were
saying
headed
like
to the Indies.
it's
Yeah,
like some
India.
people get offended when you say they're Spanish. Like I'm not Spanish. Like you're
Makes
connecting
sense.
them to Spain, the people that came and conquered the land. So yeah, I don't think. I mean, people say it. I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna like call it out, but I don't think it's like
it's not cool anymore.
it's not cool anymore to call somebody in India.
Yeah, but I mean,
My bad.
yeah, I mean, maybe just, I think they dropped the Indian, man. They just call them tribes.
So not even Native American one.
I don't know. That's what I was asking you.
Why? I don't know these things. Way I don't. You act me like I don't know these.
No, you read a lot too, though.
Yeah, but I usually fucking. That's not my love language. Way.
That's a new thing.
It's like my fucking ears don't hear that part when they start saying, "Oh, eso ya no se dice." Ah, cabrón, no. ¿Por qué no? Yo lo digo all the time. What do you mean?
I mean, there's some black people that get offended when you say African American because you're connecting them to Africa, and
I'm not African. I'm American.
yes, people have that mindset. So I mean, it's pretty easy to. It's hard to keep track with. Like, don't.
Yeah, that's el pedo.
There's
güey.
no like fuck. It's hard to keep track with like what's offensive now and what's not. Wait.
I mean, if you tell me, if someone fucking legit tells me, "Way fucking, we don't appreciate that," then I'm like, all right, well, just tell me what you want to be called. When I pedo, I don't care either way. To me, it doesn't make sense. So it's kind of like you're saying, if someone calls me Spanish, I'm like, Spanish.
Soy árabe, cabrón. Soy árabe.
¿Qué me veo? ¿Europeo, güey? ¿Qué pedo?
I'm Arab, bro.
Thank you, but no thank you.
Or people even don't like Hispanic, right? I mean,
Yeah.
gets into the same.
or even, Latino or, I don't know.
What happened to the Latinx movement? Wait, did it just fucking...
Latinx? I don't
Started
know.
dying down, I guess.
A lot of, I don't know if it was a small percentage or a small group that still goes by it.
Does it go back to the earlier conversation that we just don't like change? Does that have something to do with it?
Oh, that definitely the old raza. There's a lot of that way. There's a lot of raza that got offended just because you're trying to change, you know?
I think we're like what is it with people? What is it? El pegaron el grito al cielo is when they try to turn Chicano into Chicanx.
With the X too, no?
Chicanx.
What?
You know? Yeah, Chicanx.
Yeah.
But I just put it, yeah.
I'm wondering if I go on X videos, if I put Chican X, what comes out? I mean, X for me, it always has like a porn connotation to it.
Yeah, it's always, yeah.
So every time I heard X, for some reason, my brain went to porn way. Like it wasn't really something that, it was not like, oh, that's a cool movement. My mind went to a porn. Like X, what kind of porn is
Well,
that?
the one I saw for a while too with the Latino and the Chicano one, but the pedos you can't even pronounce. How do you pronounce it? Pues was they would put it, but with instead of the X or the what's the other one? They put that E,
Latin.
They would put the at symbol, the little A with the circle. So it's both an A and a circle, but you can't pronounce that. Pues like you can't.
Shit.
Latinat.
Chicanat.
Where?
Latinat.
Where are the Latins at?
Latinat.
Chicanat. Where? At where?
Arroba. Latina arroba.
Yeah, so I mean,
If it's not broke, right, Ramon? Weren't you saying? Weren't you saying that earlier?
If it ain't broke, why fix it?
if you want to be called that, no, I don't care. Pero
Yeah. Change is definitely hard for a lot of people.
Oh, fucking.
I don't. People, yeah, ves any change where people get all fucking pissed with.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. Like I've noticed that. Well, no, I've noticed, and it's been pointed out that I got routines. I have a certain way of things.
Has it been pointed out?
Yeah, it has been pointed out. And it's just like, now I'm like a little bit more like, okay.
Ya te estás acostumbrando a these bookcases?
Yeah. Yeah, no, even today when we came in, it's like, it was from different, I'm like, all right, fuck it. It's the same, different area, but I'm like, just.
You didn't like the change today either?
You didn't like that he moved the wall?
No, it's just like, okay, it's like, ya no estamos aquí. I'm like, all right, it looks like a little bit further now. Even though it might be the same, who knows? It's just I think the rug is what gives it the long distance.
It gives it like a pro podcast studio way.
Yeah,
Like
you got books in the back. We're gonna start reading them. Yeah.
El pinche. Yeah. So you did consider the change as well.
No, I mean, no way I'm trying to not be oblivious to it and say like, oh, whatever. No, I'm like, I came on like, oh, okay, ya le cambió and everything. I mean, it doesn't go without saying, like, if something is different, you're gonna notice it's different.
Yeah, but there's difference
I'm not
between
gonna
noticing.
I'm not gonna fucking lose my shit and say like, oh, this is not gonna work. I can't do this. No, tampoco. I don't freeze and fucking shut myself down. It's just like, oh, okay, change it up. All right, cool.
I mean, I think me and Stevan are the other side of that. I like you're saying, like you came in, you're like, oh, it changed. Fucking pues a ver. Oh,
No,
pues,
now I'm glad that the TV is not behind me, because one of my fears was I was gonna turn around or con la silla pegarle and
I thought
crack
you were
it.
gonna say que te iba a salir that one that crawls out of the TV.
The ring girl, esta Samara.
That looks like one of those TVs. No?
Yeah, it does. Yeah. I don't know. I think I didn't notice the change, but it wasn't anything that.
You don't think about it twice, type of shit.
No, I didn't think about it twice because I think I didn't. I mean, it didn't really. I don't know. I guess I just try to find the best in the situation. Like, okay, they moved it in a slight second. Okay, well, it's better. The camera's gonna have a nicer. So I don't go to like the negative of it. Where it's more like, okay, let's work with this. Let's not. I mean, we think differently. What
I should have asked them is like, hey, who is that character on the first one?
Yeah,
in the first picture in the frame. I'm like, damn it. We were like, last week, estamos fucking casi una hora trying to figure out who's there's a frame up there with some people, and we couldn't figure out what the first one was. Ahí estábamos peleándonos.
Yeah,
is it Zeus? Is it this? Is it Aristotle? Nah, it's Jesus. Nah, it can't be Jesus.
Jesus, the firme brocha.
I know, eh? Is it God? Maybe it is God.
It's kind of a random, to give you a little perspective, it's kind of a random frame with 8 different people. So you got people like Jesus and Steve Jobs on there. So I'm trying to...
You got Walt Disney, Albert Einstein.
I'm trying to figure out like...
Mozart, the Wright brothers.
Alexander the Great. That's the other one. We're like, is it Alexander the Great or is it Caesar? Caesar's está encuerado, el cabrón, ¿no?
Está encuerado, güey.
Yeah, isn't that the statue of Caesar que está encuerado?
¿Está encuerado?
Yeah.
I don't know about that one.
It's not the David one?
Oh, I think it is David. Sorry.
Oh,
my bad. Yeah, para que veas, I'm not up in my fucking
So
But
Art history.
isn't there something that they say that in those days the chiles that look like that were considered like more attractive?
yeah,
to people?
smaller chiles were more attractive.
Yeah, because now we see like the David statue and we see the chile and we're like, Jesus Christ, dude, look at this guy. But then in those days, this guy was a stud, bro.
Yeah.
Maybe he was a grower, bro, not a shower.
I don't know, way. It's different times, way.
Well, maybe that was the attractive part, no?
Yeah.
Maybe that, who knows, way?
Yeah, it kept the mystery. How big is it gonna get?
Shit.
Who knows?
It's like those little fucking sponges that you drop in the water and it grows.
Yeah, they expand.
Yeah, so we don't know, way. We don't live in those times. Pero,
Hey,
Some wish they did. Where
who carved that statue?
that was one of the greats.
Michelangelo?
Maybe.
Hey, I think it was Michelangelo.
All right, so did Michelangelo, I don't know the statue, pero tiene Bush, el pinche Caesar?
No, I don't
Caesar,
know.
David?
Oh, I mean, David.
I haven't looked at it
Tienes-
that hard to know if there's a bush there.
I'm like, maybe it's like, oh, como el pinche Zohan. It's the
remember.
biggest, you know? It's the biggest bush. Maybe the bush is the attraction.
I wonder if Michelangelo got to that point and he's like, dude, I gotta get this going because my homies are gonna come and if they see me fucking chipping away right here,
Chiseling in a chile.
A lo mejor.
they're gonna see me from the back bobbing my head and I gotta finish this ASAP.
O hacer como, you know, he's working it out and then alguien le habla, hey, pinche Michelangelo, ¿qué vale? And broke it. Oh, fuck. Well, let me fix it.
I guess he's circumcised now.
Uncircumcised.
Oh, shit.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's true.
All right, I'm out. Vámonos a la peda.
That's funny, way. Probably
lies.
rushed. You probably rushed that part.
You can Google that, bro. I think
It's all
it's a
about
thing.
the art, bro.
That's all about the art.
Oh, hablando de art, did you guys? I don't know lately. You know those buildings right there off the 110 by LA Live. Those 3 fucking big buildings
Yeah.
that fucking they stopped mid project because I guess the owner or the owners ran out of money.
Mm-hmm.
Well, fucking they've been tagged up a lo pendejo, güey.
it looks pretty cool, though, man.
Yeah,
It was all over social media.
Yeah, it was I was looking at it. Yeah, it's like what 27 floors and every fucking balcony and everything's all fucking con placazos and pinche desmadre. And a lot of people are like, "Oh, that's fucking sad and everything." But I was thinking maybe it just brought a little bit. It put it out to the light, like, hey, these buildings have just been there, no se usan, no están terminados. Fucking pónganse las pinches pilas, or else they're gonna get tagged up, bro.
Money's expensive right now, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, está cabrón, güey. I did see those pictures, güey.
So, yeah, I don't know, güey.
I mean, people consider that art, you know? I mean, I wouldn't mind a mural or that kind of fucking writing, but a tagger, way. I mean, it's just, I don't know, way. It doesn't hit the same
Shit.
for me.
You're conflicted?
It doesn't hit the same for me, way, because I mean, it's art. I get it, but like, I don't want to see some dude's name. I want to see a fucking mural or something that has a little bit more meaning.
Like that dude that was I don't know if he's still around. The one that would tag up the movie poster ones, billboards. Have you seen the dude? Like he adds to it.
Yeah, I've seen them before.
Those are fucking. He gets down
Yeah.
with. I don't know if it's the same vato everywhere, but I've seen him quite a bit before when I used to drive more. All over like downtown. Remember fucking like the Spider-Man poster or whatever, where he'll add to it. Where
I mean,
Yeah,
I
it's
guess
pretty cool.
I guess there's different layers of tagging, though, right? There's like the South Central Linwood,
vatos just trying to get up. No,
and then there's those people that probably think of themselves a little different than. Well, I'm not just a tagger. This is art.
I'm not just throwing barrio. Yeah.
Well, no, I mean even like the taggers that just tag, like it's just their name, but like these are more intricate. Like they're more like colorful, and it looks more artistic than just some dude riding on the side of the fucking 105. I feel like there's layers to it, también, no? Even probably within their community, they probably bicker within one another. Like, oh, you're not a tagger. This is a tagger.
You're not an artist type of shit.
Yeah, kind of shit with it.
Yeah,
You're just a vato
could
with
see
a
that
spray
one.
can.
Yeah, you're just.
No, well, like I'm saying,
I buy my spray can. You fucking steal it.
you buy it at Home Depot, bro. I go to the art store.
I go to Blick.
How many tips you got? What tip you using, bro?
I mean, graffiti's always been part of like urban art, right? I mean, even you watch videos of like New York in the 70s, like watch like the movie like The Warriors and shit like that, and graffiti's just always been part of like the city's artwork. I feel like it's not gonna go away.
But I mean, the one on those buildings, that one was like coordinated. No, it's not just fucking. They're not throwing fucking. I saw a couple fucking more colorful ones, but I mean, it was kind of coordinated. All like it's not like they fucking.
One by one, right? No, cada quien agarró un piso.
Well,
and a
I don't know
balcony.
if they were that organized, but there was some organization. It seems like way. I don't think
so. It's a hierarchy in it. I can't go tag on it because my art's not good enough.
I know,
so it's
right?
not
I had
just
to get invited.
It might be way. It might be.
See, that's bullshit. Way.
It might be, or it might just be the barrio way.
That's
type
what
of
I'm
shit.
saying. Like, well, I don't think those are barrio. I think
No, I didn't
taggers
see any
have
barrio.
nothing to do with barrios. Way it's just they're just.
Oh, they have their own little fucking cliques and shit.
Yeah, sure, but most taggers, they're just what they used to call them wonders when we were in fucking school.
Yeah.
It's just like that one guy that tags. But I feel like, I'm not part of the club. I can't come into this abandoned building. Like, what makes you guys go in there? It gets into that fucking conversation.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And
You're
that's
not part of the union, bro.
and
Hey, let me see your sketchbook. eh?
Let me see your.
I gotta show my sketchbook
Yeah,
at the
but-
entrance.
But shit like that is how fucking the tagger fucking little cliques turn into fucking gangs.
Oh,
way.
for sure.
Crews and shit.
The shit you're saying. Wait, no, you can't do that shit here. This is our area.
For sure, yeah.
Fuck you,
And
eh?
that's how shit escalates, way. So yeah, that shit happens.
There's always gonna be el pinche el cagapalos, way. You know, like you have some vato, you know, does a nice little placazo, nice fucking intricate fucking design. Y viene el pinche hater and like fucking tags it like pinche el Chukis was here, you know. Or,
Crosses them out or
yeah,
whatever.
you know.
Dane.
No, they never did that.
Era respetuoso.
Yeah.
Go see if they let you tag in that building, then, bro.
No, esta that, güey.
What do you
No,
mean?
los elevadores no sirven. I gotta go.
Nobody. This guy says it's cool. People are praising, and you're not getting in trouble. Where like go fucking tag. Where
I'm saying it
What I'm
looks,
saying is I gotta climb up 27 stories with pinche mochila.
Oh,
yeah, soy firefighter, he says.
Yeah, nah, fuck that.
I get it. Okay, the
not
elevators
doing
don't
no-
work.
the
Yeah,
elevators
there's no
don't-
electricity in this fucking building.
He's like, I'm not doing no firefighter challenge. You know that the fight that
No
was
tienen snack bar, vending machines para la agüita.
Fuck
nah.
that. Way. Don't want me out of where. I got a
Oh,
piece.
that's never his problem. The only
Yeah,
one
no
here-
shit. He's gonna piss out somebody else's tag.
I'll fucking find it in the esquinita.
He's gonna be like that little monito pissing on the Ford or the Chevy.
I'm pissing on the building.
Yeah, that's the way finding a place to take a piss is not any worry of his.
Holy shit.
He never worries about that one.
No.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Pero the fireman challenge is, yeah. está cabrón.
Está cabrona. Güey. I mean, if you think about it, estos cabrones, they put in the work to get up there.
No, there's like a video, at least one where the dude's like on the little edge or the balcony or whatever.
Yeah,
it's at.
the drone is
He's fucking, yeah.
I think 2 people got arrested already for that shit.
No shit.
Yeah, but I think it brought awareness.
what?
To like fucking you know, like, hey, we gotta do something with this shit.
Is that
You
what
know,
the
they're
awareness it
fucking. I don't know, like because people are complaining this is awful, whatever. But like, well, fucking, there's nobody taking care of. There's no security there.
Is that,
But what do they want them to do? Like to just find the buyer out of nowhere to spend that much money on a building? I mean, it's not that easy, way. It's not that easy to like.
Güey, todo el pinche dinero que nos están quitando impuestos for fucking.
no, now you're saying the city should pay for
These
it.
are businesses, way. This
that's
is like us. Like
Yeah, now you're saying pay with
if
our
we had
tax?
development companies, you're saying that they need to force us to spend our money to buy that. When it's like, wait, I mean, the market's
you're
not. Like, why would I put so much money into that fucking?
Your
building?
shit's not adding up.
¿Cuánto cuesta? Fucking let's put in our fucking resources.
No mames, güey.
Cada quien agarra un pinche edificio.
We gotta start small, way. We can't just start fucking.
We are looking for a place, no?
We are.
Well, we don't have to record on the 27th floor.
no,
We can do second floor.
Let's take a generator up there and record a podcast right there. Or live from the Chinese building.
I'm down.
First floor. Because Ramon won't go
I
up.
don't go up.
No sirven los
But
elevadores.
we had to get off the ground floor.
We had to fucking rent a Caesar lift for him.
The scissor lift. Oh shit!
Fuck that. Like, no. Fucking lugging all this equipment. Nah, ni madres.
Yeah, no, I'm down.
Yeah, fuck yeah, bro. ¿Qué dices, Esteban? Nomás un pinche piso, güey.
To what? Record?
Nah, fuck you. Well, hey, ¿cuánto? We'll just take this floor
Oh,
right
to
here.
buy it.
Yeah, we'll just take this floor right here.
Oh, you
Hey,
want to
hey.
buy the floor? I
Hey,
just said
but-
fucking let's sneak in there.
But I can guarantee you that as soon as he buys the floor, he's gonna get all the taggers arrested that fucking tag on this floor. Right? Fuck you, pinches malandrinas. Get the fuck out of here.
A la chingada, cabrones.
At that point, it's not gonna be ours.
It's
all
not
of a
ours, it's
sudden it'd be-
vandalism.
It's a nuisance.
all of a sudden, HOA fucking el HOA fucking ¿cómo se llama?
Oh,
There's
The head of the HOA over here.
in my neighborhood. Those morrillos, they're fucking tagging up they started tagging up the block, you know?
Sí, ahí va.
No, like, aquí sacaron un refrigerador and they fucking tagged it up.
Oh, it looks good, way.
I'm like,
It's art.
I'm walking Estelita, and I'm like, and I started noticing, and uno de los vecinos, their fucking, their front pillar or whatever, donde tienen their fence for the front yard, fucking they tagged it up. I'm like, what's this coming from? And then I see this. What's this? Okay, they're tagging around their area. So it's coming from this building. I'm like, aquí van a estar estos cabrones.
No shit, he pinpointed it to a building.
And then they tagged up the fucking street post. This is the
Ramon Bronson at work.
Hey, Ramon's got a setup in his garage where he's got a map of the fucking city, and he's got the pins with the rope,
The red string.
connecting all the fucking,
The red string.
and everything leads to that building right there.
And he's sharpening the machete, loading up the shotgun. He's gonna fucking Ramon Bronson
They
that shit.
tagged up a fire hydrant.
He's wearing like old detective suspenders
With the
and
fucking the Sherlock
pipe.
Holmes pipe.
He's like you're that dude, the coffee guy.
Yeah, coffee seller. He's fucking.
He's an old school journalist.
Yeah, and I'm all like, and then and the alley, in one of the alleys, not my alley, but one of the alleys.
Hey, not his though, bitch.
Don't come to my alley. But that building down there looks artistic in downtown.
Aquí tenemos escopeta. Here's that sign.
But they're not even taggers. They're like tagging a gang, a neighborhood.
Yeah.
So I'm all like, all right. Yeah, and it doesn't even belong in that neighborhood. I'm like,
So it's the ops.
yeah, it's the ops.
So that's where Ramon's pissed.
No.
You need to go fucking. You need to have a meeting with the higher ups that run that block and tell them, hey,
fucking aquí no quieras to go take care of them.
You need to have a quote HOA meeting.
Imagine Ramon meeting with the local gang leader and trying to use words like, I saw the OPs over there.
The OPs.
You mean the ops? yeah, the ops.
Is that how you say it?
The ops.
We need to go regulate, eh? What does that mean? What does regulate mean?
Is it part of the Public Utilities Commission? We got to regulate what?
Ramon giving those 90 cholo terms, eh?
Oh, now you guys are bagging on me, huh? Like, what?
Hey, we got to get those levas, eh?
Hey, guys, don't be tripping. Hey, we know how to walk.
Oh, shit.
Hey, if you go into that meeting, film it, bro. It's going to be good. Patreon content.
Hey, man, these fuckers need to get molded, man. Come on.
Shit. Wow. Ramon. HOA captain acá está cabrón.
What was the other one? Like, hey, man, your girl fat. And we're like, what? You calling my girl fat? No te acuerdas de fat? Pretty hot and tempting?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
PHAT?
Jesus Christ.
Holy.
Bro.
No, you remember that one?
I remember one, but those are as dad jokes as you can get, where.
Oh, I'm just trying to remember the ones that grew up with, Way. That's it.
PHAT.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So
This took a turn.
no, hey, if you guys listen tagging up the neighborhood, please stop. Yeah. Basta
Before
con las
Ramon
pendejadas.
fucking finds you, bro. He's close, just so you know.
I
He's
already pinpointed.
He pinpointed down to your building.
He knows where you live.
Yeah. And I guess they start from their area and then they start venturing out. But yeah, they hit the neighbor's house. I'm like, come on.
That's pretty ballsy, man.
Yeah, I'm like, come on. Fucking, this about to just painted it this past summer.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it's a nice bright pillar. Like, tiene the little iron gates and, he's got a rollaway gate. Tiene ladrillito and fucking painted.
It's all according to the guidelines?
No, it's not even guidelines, but like this guy, the neighbor really, fucking, me acuerdo que lo miré, he was scraping away, pintando, I'm like, que toda madre,
Lo que no te dice es que a few months before, he got a fucking notice from the HOA.
I know, right?
You need to paint that wall.
Seriously.
I wonder who turned me in.
Dude, those guys are crooks, way.
Oh, yeah, that's otra pinche mafia.
Otra pinche mafia for sure.
Oh,
wey.
fuck yeah, güey.
For sure,
It's
güey.
pinche mafia. And I think it's gonna start becoming that. Like a lot of little communities. There's like one over there by where you live. There's a big one. I think the houses are going for like almost $1 million and up.
Fuck.
All the houses are $1 million.
Yeah, fuck
in
yeah.
LA, güey.
And I'm all like, and yeah,
I don't know if you know this.
they have all these fucking.
Homeowner Ramon doesn't know the prices anymore. Güey.
I don't.
He's like, they're $1 million. They've been $1 million.
They're over $1 million now.
Yeah, shit's getting crazy, way.
Yeah, but the HOAs are gonna start fucking regulating everything.
Fuck, way.
Pues because everything's built as a little community now. Güey. So,
Yeah, no van a tener cholos, that's for sure.
I don't know.
You don't think so?
I don't know. No way, those guys getting everywhere. I mean,
You
not
think they're gonna
everywhere.
price
Not
them out
everywhere.
at $1 million a home?
But they've been $1 million ways. I mean, I don't know. Way.
Oh, I used to get a fucking 800. I mean, when you think about it, 600,000, 700,000. You're paying $1 million. Like it's in the millions after the interest and
Yeah, at the
everything.
end, you're paying interest for 30 years.
So it's not like, oh, it's 600. Dude, you're buying $1 million house at the end of it. Like, so, I mean, it gets really fucking crazy like that way. I don't think people factor that anyway. It's 500,000. I could afford it. And I think now, did I hear they were going even more than 30 years now? Is that
probably where they're doing cars like for 7 now or some
fuck,
shit.
dude, that's crazy.
So, but I mean, también los cars, you could argue, last a little longer way, pero... And they're more expensive.
And the value of most cars depreciate.
Yeah.
Like fucking every year. I mean, the houses historically go up.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a way better investment for sure. Way, but I don't know. It's still they're pricing out a lot of middle class people and buying homes. Way, is that even still the American dream? Way, are we still with that mentality?
It's that's what they say. Well, that's the American dream, but that doesn't. That's what the argument too. It doesn't exist anymore.
Because
you can't buy a house.
George Carlin used to say that it's called the American dream because you have to be blind to see it, or you have to be asleep to see it.
Yeah, people have stolen that recently. I've seen fucking people saying that. I go, it's not yours, pero.
I see what you're doing with it.
I'm saying that I've seen people say it, pues like they're the fucking smart ones that came up with it.
Yeah, they're the witty ones.
Yeah, like look at what I came up with type of fucking attitude. Pero he wasn't wrong then. It's worse now. So
I mean, I wonder if like the younger generation that's coming up, if that they think of, because a lot of them don't drive. They have no really like motivation to like have a car and drive. So I mean, I wonder if like buying a home is something that they're just like, you know what, I'm priced out of this unless I fucking figure something out that makes a lot of money.
Well, I think at least from what I've seen, from what I pieced together, pues I think part of that, like how we say, because I kind of see it a little bit similar, but I think part of that no motivation like vibe we get from them is that way, that coming up, like growing up, we all hear about that American dream, and for them también it was fucking, you got to go to college if you want to make good money. You got to go to college, and then that way you can make good money and you can get a house, and all these things that they grew up with was, once they get there, aren't obtainable to them anymore. That you go to college to make good money thing, it doesn't happen anymore. You just get in debt way, and then you get that jale and it pays as much as some other jale you didn't have to fucking go to fucking school for.
You get paid more at Costco.
The house that fucking they said that if you go to college to get this job, you can buy. You can't buy because even if you have a good jale, you need 2 or 3 of them. So I think you get there and huevo, te vas a agüitar, that you're gonna get fucking all this disenfranchised. Not disenfranchised. What's the word I'm looking for? Well, disillusioned. Dándale. You're gonna get disillusioned, then you're gonna get unmotivated way because you're like, well, all the stuff I did this for turns out is all fucking a lie. And like from our generation to their generation, there's not that big of a gap, but a lot has changed. I mean, we brought it up before how the equivalent of what you make now is not the same as what like the older people say, hey bro, fucking, if I did it, you can do it way.
I survived on fucking 180 an hour.
Yeah, and I did this fucking and this, and you can fucking do it. It's not, doesn't work out that way anymore. The money is not the same way. The prices are not the same. The growth of one versus the other is not the same. So I get it. When you get there, I see how you would be unmotivated, pues.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I have a little bit of that, and these dudes fucking were in that promise that if you do this, you do that. I think they had more of those stacked, pues, than we did. So I get it, way. I kind of get it, pero está cabrón, way.
I mean, if I don't know when's the last time you guys watched that show, Lifestyles of the Rich and the Famous, but if you watch that
the
now,
old one or is there a new
the old one,
one?
The old one.
If you watch that now and you compare the prices to these homes, you would be like, Jesus Christ, like the devaluation of the dollar is crazy compared to like what in those days these houses, what they would cost to what that amount can buy you now. I mean, it seems like night and day. It's so crazy.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Those prices también, it wasn't just like the inflation. Part of it too was the wages, pues, don't go up equivalent to everything else. And even like you've talked about before, like the compound factor of like that inflation, pues, those wages aren't keeping up with then like the cost of stuff or the inflation or houses, and they still want to pay you as little as like they can get away with the type of shit.
Ese pinche show me agüitaba, güey. Fucking, you're watching it, like, oh, yeah, they got fucking 15 bedrooms. Like, fuck, I'm still sharing one with my sister.
Pero a otros motivaba, güey, so...
Yeah.
Agüitaba, güey.
Depends how you take it, güey.
Yeah, that's true, güey. Yeah, I mean, that's important, güey.
También no me caía la MTV Cribs, tampoco.
I mean, when I saw...
But this is por celoso, güey.
No celoso, güey.
Because some people
No,
would
por
see, like
celoso.
this guy says, though, some people, like, when I saw that, I would be like, fuck yeah, I want that.
I want that one day.
Yeah, let me fucking, pero I mean...
For me, it was like the cars, pues. Había unos vatos que miras, pinche Lamborghini, güey. Fuck, I'm never gonna afford that shit. To me, it was like, oh shit, I want one of those one day.
Yeah.
How do I get there?
Yeah.
So it depends how you take it, güey. Como es este güey, if you go with the classic fucking raza, fucking este güey está vendiendo drogas.
Yeah.
Pinche mafioso, güey.
Yeah, you're just hating, güey.
Yeah.
No, nomás me agüitaba, like, fuck.
That's what I'm saying. That's what we're saying.
It just me agüitaba, güey. I guess it was different perspective, you know, like the way you guys saw it was that way. For me, it's like, oh fuck, dude, odio ser pobre.
I mean,
we weren't.
to be fair though, it is a lot of these dudes are generational wealth, way, so they got a head start. I mean, we're
I can't remember the name.
because there's this thing that they're saying what did they call it? Buy, borrow, die. It's like a term some fucking economist or something coined that this is what the rich do is they buy, they borrow, and then they die. That's how they're able to avoid like paying any taxes because they don't accumulate taxes to pay. There's like loopholes that'll get you through without you having to really pay a lot of taxes. So you buy something, you borrow against it, and then you live off of the money that you borrow against it, and then you die. The thing that's crazy is like if I bought a house in the 30s that cost me $30,000 and or in the 50s, whatever, just for the example, if that house is worth $30 million now and I give it to my kids as an inheritance, if they sell it, as soon as I give it to them, they don't have to pay any taxes on it because they didn't accrue anything. It was me that bought it at the low price, and if I sold it at 30 million, I would have to, if I don't use that money and put it back into the market or whatever, there would be a tax that I would have to pay. But since I left it to my kids, they sell it at 30 million. They don't have to pay anything because they got it at the price that it's worth now. So if you
It hasn't accumulated anything.
It hasn't accumulated anything. So that's how a lot of these rich families they let their kids get ahead because they end up inheriting all this shit and then they sell it and they don't have to pay anything on it because they didn't make anything on it. It was
or the even in some cases the tax is cheaper, pues, when you like the bigger tax would have been if the guy
that bought it for 50. Yeah.
His tax would por decir, güey, would have been at 25%. As opposed to ya que te mueres y lo pasas, you pay 15. So just in that fucking, if you're talking about the millions, way, that's a chingo fucking change you're saving, way.
Yeah, no, they don't have to pay anything. Way. They're not required to because they got it at the market price that they sold it. They're not making any money off of it, and those are little loopholes that we don't have access to. Way. Like
we don't have that house.
Well, that's the thing. Si me agüitaba algo in the lifestyles of the richest and famous as a kid, it was like, how come my parents didn't fucking
¿Por qué no me dejaron a mí una
that
casa?
kind of shit? Maybe, but like. You can't really blame your parents, way, because they came into a system that was already there, way, and like my mom and my dad barely spoke English. Where you think they're gonna figure out? Not that there was in families that I knew that had homes and that looked like they had little businesses where I would even see them. Maybe si me entraba un poco de celos is when I would go to my dad's friends' houses or something, and they had homes. This dude had a business and shit like that. So si se podía, nomás que my dad never really had the drive to do that way. And eso sí me agüitaba a mí. We're like, how come I can't fucking have my own room? I sleep on the fucking floor now. Fucking tech says, oh, sleep on your floor. It's good for your back. It shows you fucking how to be humble. And I used to sleep on my fucking back, and it was like, dude, this is shit.
Or when like
cucaracha running on
Yeah, no, seriously, cucaracha y ratas, güey.
or cuando te dicen, no, fasting's good. Fasting's good, motherfucker. I've been fasting half my life.
Dude, I used to sleep on the floor of fucking my whole fucking childhood, way.
Dude, so fucking, yeah. It's a little ta cabrón, no?
So it hits different, and that's what a lot of people that are successful don't understand is like, yeah, it's a little hack, it's great, but you still have a business and you still have the resources. Try sleeping on the fucking floor where there's really nothing for you, where like it hits different. It's not like a cool hack. It's not a cool health hack when you're fucking on the floor.
It's not the same when you're doing recreationally, no?
Yeah, seriously, way. It's just fucking crazy.
When you're doing it for your health, it's not the same as when you're doing it out of necessity.
Or lack of fucking mattresses.
You have the option to sleep in that fucking nice bed. I didn't have that, so it's not the same thing.
But it's like the fucking. I mean, like always talk about everybody's a fucking a guru now. Que they said, bro, you can afford a house. All you gotta do, you save fucking $1,000 a month, and then fucking in 2 years you have fucking for a down payment, and then you're like, well, where am I getting these $1,000?
Yeah,
from?
who has $1,000 a month?
Like, yeah, and te lo dicen así fácil, güey. Así se hace. I go, if I cancel my Netflix, it's still not $1,000, güey.
Ahorita que dices de fucking sleep on the floor, I saw one where like fucking sleeping on a hammock. I'm like, oh yeah, man, you need to get one of these. It like really helps you with your spine. Y que la chingada. I'm like, fuck. I remember people used to have hammocks in their fucking in el rancho, you know?
Yeah,
because now,
for sure.
you know, fucking they would stack each other up.
Yeah, for sure, right? Like bunk beds.
Yeah.
Hey, but the hammocks are comfortable, way. Nunca te pasaban a ti or?
Nah, no me pasaba, and I felt fucking weird.
Yeah, it feels a little. You feel like a fucking banana.
I don't know, it's just weird. No me, like, fucking, se me metía, pasaba un pinche dedo, casi me cortaba la circulación. Like, fucking your ear got caught in one. Like, fucking it pinched you.
Yeah, maybe they should have made them solid, no? Like, not like a little netting or whatever.
Yeah, like the tela fija, right? Oy, fucking, no se los olvide ir a Tela Juí en downtown. Pregunten por Chicano Shuffle. Para la maca.
Oh, la maca, yeah. That's what they used to call it. La maca.
Yeah.
That's funny, right?
It worked in the sponsor, bro.
Yeah, no, yeah. You've been doing this for a while, I could tell. Yeah, está cabrón, güey.
Yeah, fucking. Pero si no le dan buen proseguir, váyanse a la Tela Sarto. Yeah, so I mean, I think in partes I remember seeing the hammocks and fucking in the beach. Those were comfortable.
Yeah,
taking a nice
Las
little
Palmas.
nap.
Yeah.
Toda madre. But when I started seeing them, and in families' houses in el rancho, whatever, I'm like, holy shit, pues son un chingo. They can't all sleep on the floor in a little space, so they fucking went up instead of fucking laying on the floor. They stacked them up.
Yeah, I mean it's they do what they can to survive. I feel like a rancho vibe is different than the city vibe for sure. No way. Like I feel like it's one of those things where like it's gonna be hard to adjust from the rancho to the city and the city to the rancho, vice versa. But I feel like if you're born and raised in the rancho, you really don't know anything. Like you don't know if it could be better or not, right? I mean, you kind of accept that this is how you're gonna live, and this is the food that we're gonna do, and we're gonna kill our own animals. We're gonna fucking plant our own vegetables.
You gotta walk fucking 30 paces to go take a shit.
Yeah, dude, that one's crazy.
Y luego llevas tu pinche rollito on the bottom. Y si no hay luz, güey, en la noche, you don't even know.
Wait, pero now that I think about it, in el rancho no está the Andy Gump guy that comes and cleans it fucking once a week.
Tú haces el pinche pozo.
Pero the shit just fucking dries up and that's it? Like, what? There's no cleaning, right?
No. And I think they would fill it up with dirt and then keep going. I mean, haces un pozo de unos 20 No, that's too much. Unos...
Pinche cagada drops like 20 seconds. you hear the fucking cagada in the void. Holy shit.
Freddie, in el rancho, how deep was the hole for the outhouse?
The pit toilets?
Yeah, ándale.
Fuck, I don't know, dude.
¿Qué sería? ¿Unos 6 pies?
I mean, because
I was saying 30 feet, but that's...
30 feet, no, yeah.
Like you shit into the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, I could definitely fit in one of those holes as a kid. So yeah, probably knows 5 fucking...
Yeah, but then Esteban's like, hey, Andy Gump wasn't going out there to pump them out. What happens? Like,
they just dry out?
It goes into the ground. Way.
Or they don't use it as fertilizer, maybe?
No, you can't. I don't think you can use...
You don't get back down there pretty much.
Yeah.
You kind of just let compost,
I don't know if you want to use your pinche your pozole masa for your tomates, güey.
Hey, bro, you're in the fucking rancho where you can't go to Whole Foods. You can't go to Home Depot to buy fertilizer. Güey.
Shit.
You use what you can.
No,
güey.
usas las vacas.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Esa es la de las vacas, güey. But, yeah, güey, I don't know. I mean, because imagínate, ya se llena, tiene que llenarse. Then you cover it up. Y luego, because ya estás impuesto, the muscle memory and the steps en la noche, estás medio dormido. Fucking, and you move it over, te vas a sacar de onda, right? Fucking.
Te vas a cagar en los cheeks, güey, que ya está filled up. You go into the wrong one. Ay, güey, ¿por qué salí todo cagado?
You're waiting to...
Yeah, you're waiting for the drop.
No, está like...
You have it. You have it down. It's gonna take 10 seconds to hear that. You go.
Y you're like, one Mississippi. No, one Tangamandapio, two Tangamandapio, tres Tangamandapio.
It's gotta be pretty deep, way, but I don't know, 30 feet.
But then what? It fills up and that's it? You build another one? Or it just
Well, it's
kind
gonna take a
of...
long time because, I mean, everything kind of like settles down, way.
Culero, you're like, let the 2 generations from now deal with it.
Yeah, that's a Ramon. We'll let old Ramon worry about that.
That's a Ramon right there.
Let Ramon's grandkids worry about that one.
Maybe it's somewhere between fucking the 5 feet and 30 feet, I guess.
Y ya se llena, le echas tierra. I mean, you can't fill it all the way to the top, though, because tienes que echarle tierrita.
Oh, yeah, you gotta leave.
Like 2 feet or a foot, ¿no? Para poder.
So maybe que unos 8 pies.
Yeah, pero como dices, está todo aguado. Fucking le pones, al rato vas caminando and your foot goes through that shit.
No, well, that's what I'm saying.
Shit.
So it's all settling, way. So it starts settling. So I mean, at some point it stacked itself, I guess.
Se me hace que 8 feet seems too much. Where you think 8 feet? 8 feet is pretty fucking.
Well, because
deep,
I don't know what it is
This
like.
is about 8 feet, right?
Because la tierrita, este güey, he makes it sound like le echas like tierrita on top, way. No, like you gotta give it a good like little fill, way on top.
So when you take a shit, you kind of have to like give it a side para que no caiga in the
same
center.
spot.
You gotta even
You
it
can't
out.
move it.
You gotta even it out.
No
You
le
gotta-
puedes sacar.
Yeah.
Al menos que tiemble. Ya se sentó la
you
pinche
gotta do
caca.
the guactemia where
You
to
gotta
fucking pa que
bend
no-
it like Beckham.
yeah. Si no cae in the same spot, está cabrón. It's gonna look like the Eiffel Tower, way.
Ponle ángulo, güey. Ponle ángulo.
Hey, Ramón, ¿te acordaste que le pusieras ángulo, claro?
Sí.
Hey, don't be building a pyramid, mal cabrón. No, pero sí se le echa like agua and shit, güey. Fucking like to settle it.
I don't remember putting water in
You know,
there.
the thing.
Maybe that's my grandma used to do all that on my.
No?
No,
Am
le
I
echabas
remembering
agua.
wrong?
Yo no. I mean, le echabas agua. Si la casa tenía un pinche excusado, didn't have running water to it. So llevabas la
De la
cubetita.
la cubeta,
La
yeah.
cubeta. And then, fuck yeah, dude.
That's what I'm saying, no?
I don't know where the fuck I was. That like they had shut down the water. They had shut down the water for something, and they're like, oh yeah, no, you can't we can't we can't use it because it doesn't flush. Or maybe le habían cerrado la llave al toilet, you know, like que no le caía. I'm like, well, fuck it, get a cubeta y agarra del shower. And what? Like, yeah, right. So yeah, I showed them and they're like in shock.
Yeah, it goes like it
some-
flushes.
And you're like, how the fuck did you know this? And I'm like, Rancho Science, bro.
That's where
Fucking,
it comes handy.
yeah, Rancho Science gets you a lot of
So
binds.
you're saying you're in a modern home in this happened.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was more modern than the Rancho. Yeah,
Oh,
because the
wait.
first time I had to go take a fucking masa in a Rancho, it was
Well, that's
sad, dude. It was depressing. I'm like, fuck.
that's probably our first culture shock is when we have to use a restroom cuando íbamos para Mexico.
Yeah.
Like we're like, wait, what?
What?
Allá?
¿Afuera?
Afuera?
Y no hay, llévatelo una linterna porque no hay luz.
Oh, shit.
So you had to take a flashlight.
Holy shit, wait.
Yeah. Or my grandpa still had
Literally, holy
those
shit.
little fucking
Like a lantern?
yeah, but los ¿qué eran de?
The fire ones?
Like Coleman? The Coleman?
Yeah, pero le ponían no era diesel, era
It's a little lamp
Oh, like
oil.
propane?
yeah, like it was a liquid one.
It's like an oil, no?
Yeah, and then and what used to trip
Had
me
a
out,
wick, no?
yeah, and it had like a little net over it, and the net never burned. Y nunca se miraba quemado. It always looked white, you know. With the years, it got a little yellow or anything, but they didn't have the burn marks on it.
Rancho Science has no explanation for that.
I know. I mean,
Yeah.
science. It's regular science.
¿Por qué no se quemaba la telita?
Ándale. Ándale.
Nunca descubrimos por qué.
Porque es así, you know? But you would have to take that with you. And it's a fucking hazard because you got gases collecting in that fucking pozo now.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Pinche, imagínate, güey. ¿Y cómo se murió? Cagando.
Se murió
Explotó.
cagando. Yeah, that's not a good way to go. It's not, güey.
Explotó.
Your
Quedó
leg-
lleno de caca el cabrón.
Your legacy is fucking tarnished, güey. Ramón ya en Jalisco estaba tirándose un depósito. Se despidió y ya no regresó.
Oh, man.
Pero no se quemó la telita.
Ah, pinche telita quedó entera.
Oh,
Yeah, but
man, that's
it
crazy.
that was a shock.
Yeah.
Having to go take a shit.
That was one of the shocks for sure.
That's when you knew you were a little bougie fucking Chicano.
Yeah.
When you went down there, you're like...
Uy, qué delicado. Para todo. Uy, qué delicado.
¿Y el papel del baño dónde está? Papel del baño.
Oh, hay periódico.
Hay piedras ahí, cabrón. O sea, you would use the fucking the leftover del elote cuando lo pelaban.
Ah, cabrón. Oye, damn.
The cob?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I didn't use it, but my
Wait,
dad,
but we're
my
talking
dad
about-
says he used it.
We're still talking about wiping her ass, or you use the cob
no,
for...
no. I didn't use
Other
it.
purposes.
I didn't use
purposes.
it. We would either have newspaper or we would have toilet paper. But the toilet paper in Mexico is fucking weak sauce, dude. Se
Yeah, it's
rompía bien
thin.
You
gacho.
might as well go with the fucking newspaper.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might as well use your fucking finger now, because that's what you're using anyways. That shit's going through it.
Might as well fucking remove
like-
complexity, güey.
Imagínate ese cabrón del fucking... El dueño de ese pinche papel de baño, güey.
Nah, I'll be bougie as fuck right now, güey, because no te cago sin pinche wipes ahorita, güey. Imagine going down to Mexico and asking
Ramon
for
goes down
wipes.
to Mexico
Yo
with
no
his,
te cago
with his
sin
pack of
pinche...
Charmin.
No, güey.
Este güey
Yo
va
no
a
te
pedir
cago sin
bidet.
pinche bidet,
Va a
güey.
pedir bidet este güey.
Oh, shit. Oh, no shit.
Holy shit.
Yo no te cago sin bidet.
Pon una pinche manguera, Ramón, ahí. No lo hagas de pedo.
Ponle el dedo.
Oh, ¿no tiene la pistolita?
A ver, ven para acá, güey.
Ponle el dedo a la manguera.
A ver, Fernie,
igual.
dale, güey, dale,
A ver,
Fernie.
güey.
Just don't wet my pants, güey.
Abre los cachetes, cabrón, pues I can get in there. I got you,
So I
bro.
can spray you down good.
Yeah,
Aquí está
fuck
tu
that.
bidet, cabrón.
No, güey, está cabrón. You went up me for sure with that one.
know.
I thought I was bougie with wipes. Este güey quiere bidet en el rancho.
Can I throw these wipes in the pit?
I'm gonna tell you, ahí donde my grandparents, rest in peace, they left the little area. A cada quien le dejó un pedacito para que sea en su casa, right? So my parents made a house there. So next time I go, I'm taking a bidet. I'm taking a bidet.
You gonna install it?
Fuck yeah. I'm gonna put that motherfucker in there.
Fuck,
and I'm gonna
güey.
take it when I come back.
Hey,
I'm not
pero
leaving it there.
Vas a regresar and the
What?
tío's gonna be like, mijo, ese para lavarme la cara en el baño está bien chingón.
Me lavo los dientes con ese cabrón. güey.
Ay, me levanto bien chingón con el spray que me da.
No, una
Pinche chorro.
despertada para que veas.
Pinche chorro de agua, vieras que si te anima.
Pero my question is, why are you bringing it back?
I'm not leaving it por el tío, güey. Pinche tío abusivo, güey. Pinche aprovechado.
Bien chivato, güey.
Fuck that,
I'm
eh.
bringing my shit back.
Are you gonna carry a portable one and not leave it? Is that what you're
I'll
saying?
leave it
He
in the
says he's
box.
gonna
I'll
install
put
it, take it off, and
Nah. no seas
take it
culero,
off and
güey.
put it away.
Leave it there. Give him a donation, güey.
este güey. Estás cabrón,
I'll
güey.
think about that one.
I think about that,
I'll
güey.
think about that one and shit. Ah, porque ahí en la casa tenemos dos. Tenemos hasta de dos.
Holy shit. Y en el mismo pinche toilet, dice el culero. To get all the angles.
Holy. You know, there's some fucking bidets are like fucking like thousands of dollars, way. Like this warm seat, el agüita
No, but
caliente.
we're not talking about the ones that install. We're talking about the actual, like,
Toilet.
the toilet with the bidet,
The
right?
Japanese ones you're talking
Yeah,
about.
the Japanese ones.
Yeah, you're talking about the actual toilet. It's not just a
Fucking-
little Amazon add-on,
Te
güey.
echa airecito, güey.
Checks your prostate.
Fuck yeah, I think it does.
Está pinche
A ver,
el
oh, yeah.
conejito.
Te toma el peso, güey.
Nah, pues así como se va a levantar uno, güey.
It gives you all the information your fucking...
Your proctologist would.
No, your Apple Watch does.
I
güey.
know, right? It checks your heart rate,
Yeah,
fucking
it
your
reads it
blood
off your
pressure,
cachetes.
your blood pressure.
And then I'll talk back to you. And like, hey,
Should go get this checked.
yeah, fuck it, tienes la presión un poquito alta, cabrón.
Yeah, manage your stress, ¿no, Ramón? No te quiero ver.
Toma más agua, ¿no?
No. Otra vez que caes, te quiero ver bien pinche hydrated, culero.
I hope Apple's fucking hearing this, bro. Patent pending.
Oh, shit.
I know.
If you gotta pay for this idea.
But it has to be a bilingual fucking bidet.
Oh, yeah.
Culero, no te tomas agua, güey. Te pasas de verga, culero. Pinches miados todos cafesos, güey. ¿Qué pedo?
Ya bájale la coca, ¿no, güey?
Cabrón, ¿qué no te gusta la fibra? ¿Qué pedo?
Güey, chorro otra vez, culero. Saca los pinches chicharrones, güey.
Eso no es normal, güey.
Ese color no es normal, amigo.
Otra vez, culero. Pinche semilla en el cerote, güey. Ya deja el pepino, güey.
O estás comiendo mucho betabel o ya te está sangrando el culo, güey.
¿Qué te dije que no te comas la pinche semilla de la sandía, güey?
Que no la procesas, cabrón.
Ya bájale a los elotes, ¿no, cabrón? Cada rato me dejan los granos aquí, güey.
That's the bidet I would buy for sure, güey.
Patent pending.
Oh, shit. Un bidet todo grumpy, güey. Todo enojado el culero.
Estoy encabronado. Otra vez, hijo de tu puta madre, vas a cagar.
Hoy no hay agua. ¿Cómo que no hay agua, culero? No, ya la corté.
Patino.
Es mi lonche, güey, no
te
estás
la jalaste,
chingando.
culero. Te vi hace 2 horas, güey. No mames. Es mi lonche.
Estoy en break.
Ya me hice miembro de la unión, güey.
Te mandé un notification, no me pelaste.
Es domingo, güey. Es día de Dios. No me estés
No
pinche
trabajo.
molestando, culero.
Ahora es el sabático.
Límpiate el pinche rabo como la gente normal, culero.
Ese no es mi love language. Así no me gusta que me toquen.
Holy shit.
Ay, güey.
Cabrón, ya subiste como 10 kilos, ¿no, güey?
Tiene un pinche scale el bidet, güey. He measures the fucking weight.
The body fat, todo, güey.
Vas a quebrar la báscula, culero.
¿Qué quieres que haga con esta pinche mierda, güey? ¿Y esta dónde la llevo?
No estamos en el rancho, que no le puedo echar tierra.
Pues, ¿cuántos días te llevaste, cabrón?
Ya bájale, Ramón. That'll be funny, güey.
Taking a bidet, bro.
That'll be funny, güey.
That's a fancy ass toilet, güey.
Fuck yeah, dude. Dude, it's fucking amazing. I'm sure you used it, right?
I've never used a bidet.
No? Ferns?
No, not like you guys, but no. Like your fucking COVID one?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, fuck.
No.
Quería uno, güey, pero dolió el codo, güey.
Dude, I got them at Costco for like $35.
Right away.
Yeah, but I mean, come on. I don't know. I don't know, güey. I'm not convinced.
Didn't you hear, güey? I'm saving for a house. Trying to get up to 1,000.
There you go, bro. See? Fernando does the poor man, the rancho bidet. En cuanto cagas, te vas a bañar, güey. En fucking...
Te vas al río.
Abres los pinches cachetes with the faucet, with the fucking, the shower head.
There's I was listening to a podcast, the Ronnie Chang guy, the guy from The Daily Show, and he has little stand-up comedies on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
He says he has to do that shit. When he takes a shit, he's got to take a shower after.
That's the poor
So
man
you're not
bidet,
wrong, yeah. You're not wrong. He's like, bro, I got to clean myself.
Yeah, it's a bidet, güey. I mean, I feel like you have to at least wipe a few times because te pasas de lanza, güey. If you're fucking bideting in the tub con todo fucking saliendo, you got to do at least. I'm sure it's like a topper, no? Like, I'm sure he wipes most of it, but then
Oh, no, yeah, you gotta...
finish it off.
Yeah, pero no estás usando like fucking 2 o 3 o 4 o 5 fucking wipes. You know? Yeah, because, you know, you had that masa where like, you're like, oh my God.
never
you wipe?
ending.
Yeah, exactly. And then, fuck, otra vez, like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, you're talking to yourself like your bidet. Otra vez, culero. What the fuck? Más, culero.
Hijo de tu...
Cuando quieras, chingados.
Pónganse de acuerdo, ¿no?
Fuck, güey. Yeah, I don't like those shits, güey, where you keep wiping and wiping forever, güey.
Oh, no. Fuck no. So, spray it. Hasta you even do the little... A ver, acá ya agarró.
He's
Ay,
twerking.
güey, he's twerking on the
He's
bidet.
twerking.
You
He's
know,
twerking
make
right,
sure
I guess.
que agarre alrededor del anillito, güey.
Güey, you got some fucking rhythm, bro. Por eso te quieren un chingo, güey. Did you see how he's moving those hips?
No, güey, eso, güey.
Parece pinche Shakira.
I had to turn away.
These hips don't lie, cabrón.
Míralo, pinche Ricky
Y
Martin
luego,
over
mira,
here.
luego le das y de media luna, güey. De
What's
media-
on that chair?
Holy shit, bro.
Are you sitting on the fucking seat post or what? What's happening over there, güey?
fucking...
Mira, his watch lit up, güey. His heart rate went up.
Yeah.
Hey, güey, cálmate, güey.
I'm
It's not good
saying.
for the heart, güey.
We're
No, actually, it
recording.
is. It is good for that.
Oh,
Get
is
the-
it? The fucking...
Yeah, get the little fucking...
We're recording the way. We're fucking en vivo y directo to Dave.
Yeah, güey.
Le das todo de un lado a otro, luego de media luna. Toda madre, güey. telling you, change your fucking life. It did mine.
I want to be like you when I grow up.
You're an amargado. He says, get a bidet.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Change your life.
Yeah. I'm sure we have listeners out there that fucking have bidets.
Oh, for sure. I'm sure I would fucking love a bidet way, but it's just, I don't know. Maybe I'll get to that point.
And we also have fucking, I'm sure there's fucking people out there like, fuck that, bro.
Yeah.
You squirt shit in my ass.
Nothing's going there.
That's true. Yeah, you get those guys on.
So,
Yeah, they're very defensive.
They probably already turned off. Look at these levas talking about bidet.
Fucking chavalas,
Bitch
bro.
chavalas, eh?
Es más, ¿dónde viste pinche gordito? I'm gonna go tag up his fucking house.
shit.
Le voy a poner pinche cloro en el bidet al culero.
Ah, no mames.
Ay, güey.
No,
You can't do that way.
It's not a good feeling, bro.
Can't do that. No se le puede poner a little bit of jaboncito to give it a little...
A little, freshening, but probably the little bit.
Febreze.
Something.
Yeah, a little pinche olor a talquito.
No, tiene like a little reservoir that mixes it.
Maybe there might be someone's out there. Los que yo tengo, no, they're basic.
I think we're onto something
Pues
funny.
our fucking,
We should-
our Apple toilet we're designing will have one.
We should have that, bro.
Lavender, fucking peach,
Que le pones
strawberry.
pinches del jardín de la abuela, le pones pinche basil, all kind of shit in there, güey.
Beso.
Pinche rosemary.
Rosemary.
Tamarindo.
Ponle limón, güey.
No, vas a tener pinches moscas, güey.
I know, imagine.
Pinche llamamoscas, güey.
Ay, güey.
Ay, güey, llamamoscas, ¿eh? Damn, bro,
Name
llamamoscas.
for the band right there, los llamamoscas.
Oh, fuck
Side
yeah.
stage.
Ska band.
Fuck yeah. And then followed up by el nudo de globo.
Oh, yeah, el nudito.
Y luego, to end it up, el huesito de durazno.
Oh, that's a good show, güey.
Ah, we're talking fucking
This is a
hits.
lineup, bro.
The hits, the bangers.
You can probably sell tickets faster in Coachella now. Güey.
Fuck.
Oh, yeah, they're having a hard time, huh?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I heard. I don't know if it's sold out now, pero...
So es que también the artists that they get.
Yeah, the acts.
It's not they're I mean it's not the same thing, way. I'm not gonna shit on them, but it's not the same thing, way. I think they stretched it enough, and now I feel like they need to rebrand it, way.
Pull it back.
What do you mean?
But
you
they
stretch
still
that
do
way?
2 weekends, no?
They stretch because I mean Coachella before was more like a rock festival. You have bands,
Así empezó, ¿no?
you have Arcade Fire, all these bands. Okay, cool, whatever. And then you slowly start bringing in different acts, and then you start bringing in like more of a social media thing, which I get, way of course. But then at some point, they went a little too much with that social media shit, where like influencing the influencers that the artists that they listen to maybe aren't like what like people that are old Coachella fans like, way, and maybe we're just stubborn that we don't want change. But I feel like the artists that they brought in, a lot of people were like kind of like thrown off by it. We're like, why are these people headlining? And then I feel like they just overdid that way. I mean, I think they need to rebrand it if they wanted to fucking, or just make it one fucking weekend. Way. Why two?
Yeah.
One weekend would fucking, you would sell it out and you give people what they want. Maybe you're not gonna make as much money, but
Pero es casi pasa, ¿no? Like, so you expand until you expand too much, no? And then you fucking kind of
sure.
contract.
for sure, yeah.
So I think, yeah, I'm a rocon, so I looked at the fucking thing and I was like, I don't know most of these way.
I know maybe
Yeah, I don't know.
6,
So
7
I don't know if
of
it,
the 3 weekends.
I don't know if it's like fucking there's too many genres because I look at the names. I don't know what the fuck what they play or what they do, so I can't tell you. Pero I just assume pues that maybe like you kind of like I think you're getting to that maybe they're trying to put in too many genres pues and they're like all over the place that you can't get like one big crowd pues.
For sure.
It's too open, too wide.
Yeah, for sure. Way.
Pinchy, this subgenre, too many subgenres pues.
For sure. Yeah, that's a good point. Because like if I'm going to spend $500 on a ticket and I only like 2 bands, like why am I going to spend that much money?
Ándale.
Like it doesn't make sense for me. And
Sleeping
maybe
in a tent.
and maybe like all the pockets of fans that go, they feel the same way. Like I'm going to spend $500, but and I feel like it's mostly for the experience at this point. Maybe it's not really about who's playing. It's like showing people that you're there.
It's more the experience now, yeah.
Yeah, like I'm at Coachella. I bought a shit ton of fucking
the
cheap.
FOMO, bro.
I bought a shit ton of cheap fucking Chinese clothes to fucking look cool and trendy.
Y
and-
también they put a lot of those like, little tents, no? Like the experiences code.
Have you seen how expensive those little like little domes that are Coachella? Dude, there's domes in Coachella that you can like we fucking camped
Yeah, we can't.
The fucking back to fucking basics way. Basically
the
fucking
parking lot camping.
Neanderthals. We're basically Neanderthals way. And fucking there's Coachella fucking little like domes that you rent out.
You can rent out a little
like 15, 20 grand, dude, for the weekend.
Shit.
And it's like a whole little like private suite with like a little area, and like there's 6 or 7 of them or 10 of them all around, and like it's like a status thing, right?
Like the ones we were talking about one time that fucking would have been a good little business, no?
Yeah, the ones that were like 6, 7 grand.
Yeah, to buy just the 10.
Those. Yeah, they rent those out for like 15, 20 grand a weekend. So it's all people that, you know, you want to fucking floss on social media. Like, we're right here. Oh, they're in the dome. Oh shit, they're fucking doing it. And I saw a YouTube video of a guy like a couple years ago that was interviewing people, asking them like, you know how there's videos like, what do you do for a living? They go to people driving nice cars. What do you do for a living? The guy went into that area of Coachella, and he was asking people like, what'd you do for a living? And dude, a lot of the younger people, like 21, 22, their parents paid for it. Like, it's, oh, my dad bought us this because it's my birthday or something like that. Yeah, so it got to that way. I mean,
está cabrón, güey. I that's what I assume, güey, because they do just too many genres, como dices tú. Like, you're not gonna go for like the 2 bands. You're not gonna pay that. If you are, it's like either someone paying it for you, or you're going just for the videos. Not that you're gonna make there the content you're gonna fucking create because you're a quote influencer or whatever. Way.
Yeah, it took away from like the actual. I don't even know if it's really about the music anymore. Way I think the music is secondary. That's
part of it, I think.
Yeah, it's the status of.
Because I mean, when we went, the genres pues weren't. You weren't in. It wasn't all rock. Was like, remember, estaba el pinche Stevie Wonder, fucking, and some other ones, and that.
But ese era en el outside lands, way.
Oh fuck! I'm confusing them.
Cuando fuimos a Coachella, the one que I wasn't too thrilled about was that Kanye West was there.
Oh yeah, but I'm saying they still like reached out a little bit, pues, but it was almost like light.
I think it was the beginning of them kind of like seeing if it's gonna work.
But I mean, there was still like crossover. Pues.
It's cohesive. It was cohesive.
Yeah, there was still like crossover. Enough que si no te pasaba, there's still something else. You can go to this stage and there's something there you're gonna like.
Yeah.
There was 3 stages?
Nah, there's a shit ton of stages.
No. When we went, there was the main stage, and then you had the one donde estaban los Caifanes, and I think they had another one on the other side, and then they had the tents.
I can't remember the exact amount, but there's a few stages where, for sure.
But yeah, I think they spread themselves out too much way. And like you said, it's probably more the experience now.
That's what it is. Yeah, the music secondary.
And ya les falló that
I mean,
that recipe.
If I mean, it's Live Nation. I mean, I'm sure they know fucking how to run a business way. I'm sure they.
You would think, pero ya ves, a veces these people are more out of touch or se les sube la cabeza that they know better, pues, than the audience type of shit.
Yeah.
So, está cabrón, güey.
I mean, I wouldn't miss it if it went away. It's not like.
Well, we haven't went in how many years, güey?
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't miss it.
2011?
But even as a musician, I'm not like, oh, I want to play Coachella. It's not even like a thing. Like
2010.
Wait, si te dicen, hey, well, you guys want to play, you're gonna say no, man.
Well, I'm not saying that way. I mean,
just
that's
not a
different.
goal, no?
It's not like, oh, I'm not gonna. It's not like a goal, like you say. Where it's not like, oh, I wish I played Coachella one day. Like, obviously, if they want me to play or they want us to play at Coachella, it's my job. Way I'm gonna get paid. I mean, maybe call me a salad or not, but I mean, I still have to survive. Way. But it's not something that I'm gonna be like, oh, that's like a goal, like to get.
That's on my vision board.
Like a Grammy, way. Like, I mean, I don't care about a Grammy. Like, there's people that their whole life is that. Like, I want to win a Grammy, and it's. I don't think. I come from the mindset where I don't think art should be like a sport. You know, it's just you get a trophy and like what? I mean, what does that really mean? You know.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, everybody has their motivations, no?
Yeah, for sure, way. For sure.
Eso está cabrón.
Está café.
A ver, ya que we alienated Ramon.
No, I'm just listening because I'm all like,
tell us more about your ass.
No.
I saw you even lean back, way. So
his knee must be back to 100% with those movements, way.
He's still rubbing down on that chair, chingón, way.
It's on my hips.
He's like, you don't know anything, bro. That's his hips.
Oh, is that why I fuck up? Because I put my knees in it, way.
Yeah,
okay. All right.
No, it's all in. It's como decía Carl Weathers and Happy Gilmore. It's all in the hips. It's all in the
estamos viendo, güey.
Yeah, fucking.
What are you spelling?
Apollo Creed passed away, way.
Oh yeah, I know.
Esa sí estuvo cabrona, güey.
He seemed like a nice dude, no?
Yeah, I mean, it's like he was a serious actor. He was an action actor. He was fucking a funny actor. He did it, and he was in the Mandalorian series, right? Mm-hmm. You know, it was like the guy was still fucking. You saw him, and it's sort of like I remember what was it? Not so much Rocky 1 or 2, but I remember Rocky 4 when cuando fucking Ivan Drago lo mata. Fuck, that hurt it, dude.
That hurt it. Eh?
That hurt it.
That hurt it a lot.
That hurt it, eh?
That hurt it. How many hurt it?
A lot hurt its way.
Se le sale the hood a Ramon.
Well, it's because he's hunting tigers right now.
No, I'm preparing to fucking talk to the fucking
That hurt it.
committee.
Oh, okay. I see what you're doing.
You know?
He's practicing.
The other one I say a lot is that instead of taken, I said tooken.
Took him? Nah, but that's not.
The he comes like, what did you say? Fuck. I'm like, taken.
Tooken.
Like, I took in a lot of fucking hits in life.
I took it.
I took in a lot of hits. All right, in that context,
You need to go to
cabrón.
Toastmasters where it gets you fucking tip top.
He's been there, güey.
It's been,
Oh, yeah?
yeah, pero estos a veces, like, como dices, a veces te sale lo pinche, lo hood, güey.
I think almost the sale of the hood way.
Yep.
Do you think you still
I
have a
mean, it's
little?
tough, but then the fucking paisa accent, so...
A mí se me sale where like I like to back into parking spots still where like I'm thinking I
Ramon
gotta
too, eh.
like I'm thinking I gotta leave ASAP if some
Fuck
shit
yeah,
goes
you gotta
down.
book it, bro.
Yeah,
Shit hits
I
the
guess
fan, you
we-
gotta book it. No, yeah, I still do anywhere. Like, fucking, donde quiera. It's rare for me to pull in unless
Even
it's...
when it's inconvenient,
Yeah.
ahí está Ramon.
Yeah, I do the same thing where yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Because you it's easy to, like it's a little bit of fucking like work sometimes, but then when you leave it's fucking I'm gonna
That's what you keep telling you guys selves, pero... you get
I
it.
like it, bro. I like it.
I'm not gonna judge. I only judge Ramon.
He ain't kidding. Pa todo, güey.
Because I estamos a veces in the coffee fucking... He's doing like 30-point turns, güey, trying to get it like around the other cars that are in the
Wait, no
drive-thru.
mames, güey.
No, because it's right by the drive-thru.
So there's cars in the way. So
Yeah,
está-
so I'm all like,
and I'm like...
excuse me?
Pues,
Excuse
nomás
me?
métete allí. Nah, bro, hold on. I got this.
Wait, no seas mamón, güey. Yo me meto al Salvation Army, güey. You can just fucking pull it to the Salvation Army
I'm
and
not
walk
gonna make
away.
Fernie walk that far.
Oh, Fernie?
Oh, it's for
Yeah.
me. It's for me.
Fernie's fucking
I
a
try to
gym
get
guy.
Fernie. Try to get Fernie as closest to the fucking door because in case we gotta book it, we're gone.
This guy works out, way. I don't think he's
I
worried
understand, but
about.
he goes in with the.
This
Cuando
is-
sale con los dos
Yeah, those-
drinks y los dos panecitos, so his hands are full.
Pero here's my argument. I appreciate what he's saying. Que,
That's his love language,
Yeah,
way, so
yeah,
accept
But
it.
yeah,
He's giving, he's
acts of
giving.
kindness, bro.
yeah, so
It's giving.
I first I'll say I appreciate it. Gracias.
But I mean,
Two-
what's the but?
Si te van a balasear, they got plenty of time where you're doing that 20-point turn.
No, it's not. I'm not saying as.
Cuando me estén correteando, I'm not gonna do that, way. It's gonna,
I'm saying if those tigers are looking for their revenge, and they go, okay, we're gonna wait for this vato when he's coming out and he's gotta back out. But they see before, pues right now he's stuck between those two cars in the drive-thru because he's trying to back in. We got this fool right now. That's all I'm saying.
They don't know where I'm at.
They put a GPS on your
Wait,
shit.
they don't know where you're at. Then what's the point of backing in?
No, I'm saying if shit goes down, let's just say que
Oh,
estás-
some random event
some
happened.
random
Yeah, that's what I
shit.
say when shit goes down, way. I'm not saying.
okay.
Yeah, fucking Fernie's getting his coffee, and next thing you know,
Salgo
fucking-
corriendo.
Yeah, because
Me lo robé.
or algo like, espérate, cabrón.
Me lo robé.
My coffee say Tiffany.
Fuck yeah.
Keep the car running.
Vámonos, cabrón. Yeah, that's what it is, bro. It's not right then and there. It's like
I stole
after the
some chocolate milks from the little fridge on the side too. Wait, go.
fact. Fuck it.
Took some honey steaks, Let's get out of here.
I took some of those little protein boxes.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Pero bueno, ya llegamos al final.
I
shit.
feel like we can't get rid of all the little tendencies, right? Something would always
it's
still
always
be.
It's gonna bleed through for sure, always, güey.
No.
It always does.
Pero I forgot to put the tape on the time, güey, porque se agüita este, güey.
Oh shit.
Ya ves, ya... Esteban still had a lot to say, bro.
He's got things to do, eh?
That's true. So, para que no se agüite el don.
All right, raza.
I put too much.
Ya llegamos al final. Un chingo de gracias to everybody that's tuning in, that's listening to the podcast, that's sharing, that's DMing us, that's keeping in touch. Y todo ese desmadre, se agradece un chingo. Other than that, just, I know that It was a quiet weekend. This one coming up is the Super Bowl. Hopefully you make some money. Hopefully you enjoy it. Get your party going. Y a toda madre. So enjoy. All right. Fernie, we got anything?
No way. No.
No?
Puros negatives. Puros negatives. So our love language is Patreon. If you're not on there, you got some extra lana from your Super Bowl wins, like Ramon's saying.
Yeah.
Share the wealth, bro.
Yeah.
So I gotta be in Bakersfield this weekend, Saturday, February 10th. We're doing a show called Forever Mine, a social. I think it's like some kind of Valentine's Day thing. It's gonna be at this place called Grumpy's Brewery. Look it up on the internet. It says from 5 to 10, but we should be on around 9 p.m. So come check it out. It says it's going to be lowriders there by Dignified Car Club, Ranflas Unidos. There's going to be DJs and stuff. So vendors, food, live music, and more. So if you guys are in Bakersfield, hit us up.
Es como dijo, Ranflas Unidos.
Yeah.
Well, he's reading the room, bro.
Fuck yeah.
Se sale, güey.
Hey, so you could take the mija to an event, or you could take your vato, you know. If he's all grumpy, take him to Grumpy's. You know, fucking a ver si se le quita lo.
Maybe his love language is live music, bro.
Yeah. You know, you never know. Fucking lowriders, pinche, va a haber pisto, va a haber comida.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool. They have merch. They made some merch with our band's name or whatever, Maria Sanchez.
No, they made merch. Shit.
Yeah,
It's dedicated,
so
should be cool.
You wanna, you know, pre-Valentine's? Yeah, cáiganle. Fucking, you might get to see Esteban. If you do, fucking, ahí, tómense una foto con él.
Yeah, for sure.
Si se deja,
Say what's
Si se
up.
deja. If you could catch him on time. He's like a Pokemon. If you could catch him.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Es difícil
Hey,
este cabrón to catch.
The key to attending a party is knowing when to leave with.
Yeah. So as soon as he gets off the stage, you better fucking rush him. Bum rush his ass. Pero bueno,
No, don't fucking listen to this guy.
no se crea. Pero bueno, raza, un chingo de gracias. Have a great week. And a ratos with that, eh? Vámonos, que espantan.